Yeah, I muted myself. We're good. Morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Let's get started. We're gonna go and do a tour of the map. I have loaded it up right now. We'll um, we'll see what we have on the map. So let me see here. My mouse flew off the screen. So this is your starting farm. Pretty cool. I set up the buildings and I set up the starting equipment, which you'll find what you would think would be pretty well on a JD modded map. Hey, Dead Soul. Hey, Viking Streaming. Hey, Farming Trucker. Hey, Memolar. Yep, I had the snow blow about 3 to 4 inches yesterday. Scurvy, how you doing? Hope you're feeling good. Hey, Wheels. Hey, Bodine88. Hey, Shawnee. Rude Dude. Funky Rude Dude, how you doing? Poppies. Who else am I not missing here? I think I got everybody. You're still not feeling? Ugh. Hey, NDT. Vader, Enemy Dave, how you doing? All right, so as you come around over to the farm here, you see like where's all the vehicles? Well, I put them in the shed. So when you start, you go over into the shed, and voila, here's your starting equipment. I gave you a plow, I gave you a cultivator, 2 planters, a tipper, the next biggest size Massey, not the smallest one, and then I gave you 2 headers. That's what you get to start with. Yeah, Nico, yep, awesome. And then over here, I kind of hid these from you guys, but if you want your loader for your tractor, which I have a loading brackets on it for you, so you go in this shed, and here's your loader, and your attachments are in this barn here. And I do have a motorcycle for you guys. If you want to use it, it is in the garage by the house. We'll see. We got 2 fields here. 60 and 99. 99 is wheat and 60 is soybeans. And you have a lot of trees to cut down on this property. You own 3 properties. And a lot of trees, and you will get the Brooks, because I know I use the Brooks, and I know Big Daddy's going to do a release on Sunday to update it so it works around some of the triggers. There's one trigger here that the Brooks doesn't like, so. No bales yet. That's funny. All right, we'll go over to the shop. So the shop isn't too far away from the farm. Which is good. Still a drive since we don't have auto drive yet, so you can't automatically get there yet. So you got the shop over here, vehicle shop right here. And as we go around the map, little placeables that we put in for some stuff out of River Springs. Add some life to the map. Oh, he has no choice. Red equipment. Well, the only red equipment is the is the harvester. That's because there is no small. If there was a smaller John Deere, I would have put a small John Deere in here, be honest with you. But oh, that's cool. That must have happened after the. Well, we'll have to cut that one down later. There's two trees here. We must have we updated the trees so that they actually work a little bit better, and they came in a little close to. We'll have to take those out. All right. So yeah, there's trees in this building, guys. So if you, I didn't see it because I didn't drive over here yesterday. So we'll have to talk to JD if he gets in here and be able to see this quick and fix that before I release it. Let's go down here. We have your sawmill area is down here, and then we have one of our placeable mining that we put in the map is salt. Well, actually, there should be a road over here. And if you go to my mods right now, you will see that I've added a few trailers that I modded just with a little bigger capacity. So here we got the salt mine. And all the mines like this work this way. You buy the property and then you fill it with diesel and then you come and you get your salt out of here. And it works over time. I think I got it set at I think it's 500,000 a day or 300,000 a day. Which was my philosophy, was that if you were scooping it off of piles, you can get that in a day too. So that's how we set that. And we have salt, we have clay, gravel, stone, coal, iron ore, and am I missing one? I think I'm missing one. We'll go and look at them all. We go over to the sawmill over here. We have the buyable sawmill that came off of River Springs. And then we have Sell Point sawmill that isn't buyable, but that one came off of the Asian map. So here's the Sell Point. You can sell wood chips there. And then up here you can sell your wood. And then you could also sell it off the train, which I want to wait for the train to get back closer so we're not waiting to go on. We'll go on a train trip around the map. Then you got this is the sawmill you can purchase. We'll go over to where you can rent the train. The train does not go off the map. It goes around in a circle around the map. So it's always running, so be careful when you're on tracks. All right. Go through here. We'll rent the train. And let's see how far away it is in the map so we know how long we have to wait. Oh, it's up there. It's not too far away. So as it's coming there, I'll show you some other. We have the animal dealer will be right here. Here's your animal dealer. A no Brooks start. Excuse me. A no Brooks. Wow. That's pretty brave. Even I don't think I would do that. So here, and you can also, this trigger here, you can also sell wood chips. So the train's still working there. Right here we have the wagon builder. So this is in the map here along the roadway that leads from your starting area. And I have fit a semi-truck in here, so it does fit. All right. We're coming closer. For the train to get here. We're almost here. So as you can see, the train tracks go all the way around. The outside of the map sneaks in a little bit over here. As you can see, there's a lot of viable land for you, and all of it has trees on it, but we did leave some spots out for factories. 68 you can buy cheap for a factory. 69. Where else was there? There was a few other spots on here. 67. You can put a factory there. So yeah, open some areas up there for factories if you need them. And here comes the train. No, there are no collectibles on this map.
Morning.
Morning, JD. Look at your text message I sent you. Okay. I didn't even.
I'll get a new one. I'll put a new one up.
Yep.
For you.
Yep.
Okay.
Before I haven't released it yet, so.
Huh.
All right. I know this trigger is here somewhere. And there is another problem, but we're not going to deal with it before release. Because Dave has the same problem.
Hey guys. Viking.
What's
the problem?
When you do a scratch, try doing a scratch. You still get the starting equipment.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. Dave has the same problem on his map. We assumed it was Giants would take out that file or whatever, but it must not be working right. So, just so FYI, guys, there's just no scratch farming. But I'm not leading that as a reason not to release the map. The wheels, you're gonna start trouble today already? Jesus.
So far, his stuff's working great for me. So he's come a long way since 17. So, but again, I'll be the first one. If his mod sucks, I'll be the first one to call him out.
Yep, exactly.
Just like I'm the first one to call out, these other people that send me these crap mods with errors and stuff. Here's an FYI to people: I don't play with errors. Don't send me a mod that has errors.
And there you heard
Okay.
it.
Yes.
All right. So
Sorry.
no, it's no big deal. So yes, you can at the salt here. You can actually transport salt across the map. You can come and load it on the train. Not all of the mining stuff can be loaded on the train from the mines themselves. There is. Let's go here and show you all the. I don't even have. So we have
Hey, Pompies.
3 selling stations. 2 take most of the stuff. Not all of them take everything, but you at least have something for some of them, but not all of them. Like there is placeable sell points you can put down from the map or from in game.
Galt takes quite a bit. That's kind of the goal. Like the Galt one will take
But,
almost everything.
almost, but not everything. It doesn't take go.
Yep.
It doesn't take like buffalo milk and stuff like that. So, but I haven't even put down a single. Uh,
That'll probably be one of those things as we get going and we're like, oh, where do we sell that? It'll get added to it. It's not even in their default,
mm-hmm.
product, because those are in the default product category, so it's not even in that. So.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So there's two places to dump off grain and stuff, and they're connected by underground conveyors. So. So you put it in this one, you could take it out on the other one. As we come up here, here's your ethanol plant, which is just a cell station. It does not make fuel. Tesla tunnels, exactly. All right, so we'll stop here. I'll go show you to the other. Yeah, the train does not stop instantly as you jump out of it. Just an FYI.
Just checking these other places quick to make sure there's nothing else in those.
Yeah, I'm looking at most of the places too, just to make sure. Oh, he did an awesome job with this map, Stevie. I agree 100% with that statement.
Thank you.
Well done. And this has been in the works for well over a while. He was getting the groundwork and everything ready way before 25 was released. He had an idea.
September maybe.
Yeah, he had an idea what he wanted and he put it together and we brainstormed a few times. I got knocked down a little bit on my ideas because I go extreme. No, I'm just messing with you. I was joking.
Not all of them.
No, some of them. So yeah, this is your iron ore, and same thing. You just put diesel fuel in, and it's like a factory, and you just buy it, and away you go. So that's where you would get your.
You told them how those fill up quick, right?
Yes, I told them I have them set for what did I have them set for, like 500 a day or 300,000 a day, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, they fill up faster than you think, which is what my told I explained it is if you were digging them out of a mine, you could get obviously more than that. So we have not tried this on multiplayer, to be honest with you, because we don't play multiplayer. Phil, if you give it a try, let us know. I will have in the description on my Trello page, if you do have any issues with it, to message me on Twitch, and then it'll probably take about 24 hours or more to get back because both of us work, and you might not get an answer for at least 24 hours. We might get you sooner. You never know, but just guys, give you an FYI that I'm not always available instantly to answer those questions.
I mean, I'm assuming. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be a problem. I mean, who knows with multiplayer, right? You just never know, but it should be fine.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the ethanol sell point, and this will take products that JD looked up that do make ethanol. So that's what you'll get there.
Right, that's a sell point. It doesn't actually produce the fuel. It just is a sell point.
Correct. Oh, I didn't look to see. There was no tree because there never was trees. And where the trees are showing up, JD, is after you put something in later. Because you added the elevator after we had trees in the map, I think, right?
I think so. I did check a couple of the other places, the wagon builder, the other thing, the
Okay.
ship place. Those are fine.
Good.
And I just moved them because, again, if you delete trees, that's when you got a problem. So I just moved them.
Just move them. That's fine. Yeah, you're getting closer. As soon as I feel like you guys have gotten the information, we're just gonna let you guys go. I mean, I'm not gonna hold to an exact time. I said 10 o'clock just so it might take me longer, but if we get through this stuff and show you where things are at, we'll get the map out. Obviously, it's gonna take a little bit. He's got to upload it back to me, and then I got to upload it to my OneDrive, and then an FYI on the OneDrive, 9 people at a time can get it. So if the link does not work, wait and try it in a little while. There might be obviously going to be a backload in the first 15 minutes of release. So just be patient, and the map will be there. So right now we're coming into Gold Co-op here. This one takes just about everything for a sell point. And like I said earlier, be careful with the Brooks until you get the updated version of Big Daddy's. Do not bring that thing over here. I can't guarantee things will go smoothly for you because they didn't for me. I went from 60 frames per second to crawling and then worrying that I was just going to corrupt my whole game save. So just FYI, do not use the Brooks at the co-op until you get the updated version. And then you got a gas station at the end of that road, and that road leads directly to your starting farm.
Right, and you got the animal dealer to sell wood chips, the sawmill sell wood chips. So you got a
Correct.
couple other places.
Correct. And the wood chips price is lower off season. When you get into normal, if you get into January, it will give you a lot better price. So just an FYI, it won't be as much as what Dave made last night on his map, but it's not a bad price you're going to get in January.
It is the same. We can say it's the same price as what they had it set in 22. They
Correct.
really increased the price in 25.
Correct.
Giants did. They isn't Giants.
Yep. So here's the other mining. This one is coal, and this one you can load on the train too. And the same thing, you load it full of diesel, and it will produce and fill up for you.
And there's no liquid trailer on the train because they don't have one. So there's no way to bring diesel to that.
No, it all has to be brought in with trailers. That's why I kind of modded the fuel trailer to 25,000 or 20,000 to bring diesel fuel there.
Thanks, Kirby.
So what is it, Scurvy? It's officially a month and 2 weeks since release? And I actually am using Courseplay, so I don't know if that works on that drink you owe me yet. No, just kidding. I owe you a drink yet. But I have used Courseplay on 25. So. A lot of airs yet in it, but it works.
I'll send him the link.
Yeah, send him the link. But no, I was gonna say I have my sources. It's not released yet. It's in development. And I'm not guaranteeing it won't crash your game save and lose it all. So I'm putting that out there. Just be very careful with it because make sure you're saving all the time because I lost about an hour with it.
An hour ago. I
That
don't know
was
if you saw that.
what? Oh
An
yes,
hour ago.
yeah, I did. I was watching it this morning when I woke up. They actually that's the second one in the last 3 hours they've updated it. Those guys are amazing. That's all I gotta say. Does wood chips spawn in those pallet boxes or in bulk at the sawmill? I think they spawn in the pallets. To be on the, let me look. Let's look at the sawmill itself and see. Because I know on some of the placeable sawmills I have tried on NBC's map, it was spawning in pallets.
Should whatever the base game Sawmill has, the Riverbend one.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for the follow there, TQC5554. How you doing? And welcome to my stream. Got any questions about Uncharted Valley? You got JD in the house right now, so and we're gonna be releasing this shortly. As soon as we get sends me an updated one, and I get it up on my OneDrive. All right, so let's
There
take
you
a.
go.
All right, I just heard it. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm not even watching my ad thing. I know somebody like Steve will catch it for me. We'll get back in here in a second. We got 49 seconds left. Let's take a look here. I don't think they have a spot for. I think it comes out in pallets. To be honest with you, I don't.
I think it. Let me look.
I don't think it has a it comes out in bulk.
It's over at that little silo thingy.
Over there.
No, where is it?
I haven't used this out. I haven't even. I should have tested this. I never tested it.
Well, it's the in-game one, so.
Yeah, that's why I never tested it. And I'm not talking to you because you're creepy. Yeah, I think I put money on it. They come out in pallets, but
I'm looking at this and it looks like it's a silo trigger. It's a pipe.
where's the pipe at though?
It's on the other side.
Is it where the train is at?
No, go the other way. Go like toward sorry, I'm behind, I think. Go yeah, up there and then over to the left, kind of near the train tracks a little bit more so.
Not this thing.
Right there. See that thing?
Oh,
That thing right there. Straight. Nope, nope. I'm behind it. Go to the right still more. Go.
Going to the right.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. That thingy. It's like right in front of you.
That thingy right there.
Under that.
Okay.
Yes. Supposedly it's under there.
Where's the pipe?
I don't know where.
We'll
Good
be testing
question.
that out. Follow the plumbing? That sounds bad there, Neon. Interesting. Alright, we'll have to see how that works when we start this thing up.
Thank you, Memlar.
Yeah, Bodina, that's a good question.
Right in the middle of that thing. That's where it is. Right in the middle of that thing.
Okay.
I'm looking at the trigger. Yep, in the editor.
All right, guys. Let me get out because I gotta update, make sure that those trees are gone first before I upload it.
Yes, it's the Giants one. I mean, there doesn't seem like there's a hole there for a pipe. There isn't, actually. Just comes right out the middle. You can load resin from there as well into a liquid trailer.
Oh, okay. All right, let's
And then the logs can sell there too, on the sawmill. Did you go over that?
yeah. So the logs can sell at both places. Yes.
Both sawmills. Yep. Because again, we wanted to make it so that when you buy, because by default, when you Giants, you buy the U.S. sawmill there, the first one, the big one, and then that turns into a production point. So you can't sell to it. So we wanted another place to sell. That's why we have the Asian one. They have that green thumb split the fence apart, so we didn't have to worry about the stupid
Yes.
fence on the side.
Yes. Thank you, Green Thumb. We
Yes.
appreciate it. That saved a lot of heartache that day. We're like, oh, this is not going to work well. All right. Downloading it into my mod folder, and then we'll go back in and test it first, and then I'll load that one up to OneDrive, and then we'll get started on our game saves. Or if something happens, which I don't think so, because we've been testing it for a while, and there's been no issues. The only thing that might be an issue is maybe multiplayer, but everybody's having issues with something with multiplayer, and it's been like that for years. It's a different kind of animal when it comes to multiplayer for Giants than it was. It's just single player, which is kind of odd, but you know, maybe
And
because
this is. Oh, go
yeah.
ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say we're making this so that this map can run out of the same folder as Dave's. So like whatever Dave has for products or stuff. Well, a lot of the products are getting registered in the individual mods. So, but like the resin, I had to register the resin and the chipboard because the sawmill in game has that. It's built into the map. So I had to register that, and obviously the mining products were also registered in the map. But everything else, Billy and Dave are setting up to register in the actual mods themselves. So yes, so you'll be able to run that all Dave's mods with this map.
Yep. Doesn't pay to make duplicates of other, just it's just easier that way. We've been all working together on a lot of things. Give me the link. You'll get the link shortly. I'm still downloading. Oh, nope, it's done. Let's go back in game. And I'll show you what I was talking about, JD, too, about starting from scratch.
Yeah. Now, can I move the mod folder switcher to another folder after I install it? I don't remember what he was saying.
I just uninstalled it and reinstalled it. So, all right. So if you look here, start from scratch, start farm. I put no, and I still get all the vehicles, but I don't think that's a let's not release today kind of thing.
Does that happen with
Dave's map too.
the base game map?
I've never tried the base game map without doing that. I guess we can try it. Let me go look at the elevator quick, and then I'll go and try a base game. All right. Yay, the tree is gone. Cool, JD, thank you. Yep, trees are gone, guys. All right, so that's good there. All right, let's get this started to upload to OneDrive, and then we'll start River Springs on Scratch and see if we get anything. Maybe it's a Giants thing, guys. I mean, could possibly be. I never start from scratch, so I never even looked for it. The last thing I would ever have looked for him, I think, was it Don B or Farming Trucker last night brought that up? Oh, Thunder released some stuff today? Oh. Okay, so there's no starting equipment. Yeah, so yeah, from scratch there's no starting equipment, so I don't know what Giants we have to link to something in Giants for that, but yeah, there's no starting equipment on a base game.
Placeable design kit.
Oh, from Thunder?
Oh, you might want that.
Me?
Maybe.
I'll have to look. Is
Look
it
at
on?
that on that extends the in-game design options for placeables. Color
Ooh,
configurations. Maybe it can change the color.
interesting. I'll have to look at that later. Where's that on his Facebook page? No, where is that? I have to remember.
No, it's his itch. I'll send you the link.
Okay. All right, let's put this in OneDrive, guys, and let's get this released to you. Just FYI, like I said before, you can't start from scratch, so thank you.
Oh, Viking put it in streamer talk as well.
Okay. Thank you, Viking. No, the default type ones, not modded buildings.
Oh. I need to go grab the groceries that just came, so I'll be right back.
No problem. I'll see you in like 5 minutes here if they break my OneDrive, but we'll find out. 67 people. It might take, it's going to take a little while. It's not very, it's not a, let's see, 600 and some megabytes. Still uploading, almost there. Oh, and there we go. All right, let me change the, make this shareable. No, edit, apply, copy a link. All right, guys, who wants it? All right. It is officially released. I'm just going to change the title. There you go. Good luck. Hope it downloads pretty quick for you guys. Just like I said, if you says that you can't get to it, try again in a little bit. Don't try to overload it, otherwise nobody's gonna get it. You have it. Jeez, you got it overseas. That was quick there, MacGyver. Sweet. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Dave.
Good
How you
morning.
doing? Yeah, we have the same problem you do.
I got it fixed. I just figured it out.
Okay, we'll have to tell JD, and then I'll maybe have to put another update later today. I figured
Every
somebody.
vehicle needs a new a tag on it. mainline default farm property equals true.
Every
Uh,
vehicle?
Any vehicle that's in the vehicle XML, you just have to add a tag. Default farm
Oh.
property equals true. That's the way they did it. I was
Uh-oh.
just comparing the two a few minutes ago, so I figured I'd tell you, but I missed the
Missed it before I
before it
released it.
was released.
We're good.
I figured I'd check into it,
Yep, awesome. I told the
but
guys
it
that that wasn't going to stop the
didn't work.
release of the map. So it should still load at 92 though, but we'll have it changed. Next release it'll change, but it'll still work. We'll take a look. Get it fixed. Yep, there should be no errors unless there's a mod conflict. I'll be totally honest with you guys. JD is very yes. As you heard him earlier. Oh, no wonder it's not working. I didn't turn it on. I gotta start over. As you can see, this is what mine looks like now without any trees. So I didn't even look how many hours I had on this already. So this is my game save. I've been playing on it since I started the game save on Monday. You can use the Brooks, Phil. Just don't use it at the co-op. Don't even get near the co-op with it. But otherwise, you can use the Brooks. Just don't get within like, you know, 2 blocks of it. It will cause havoc. But he said he should be releasing it on Sunday. So you'll have the updated one. In fact, I should really get the updated one myself, and I don't think I did. Download complete, Bodine. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Like I said, if you got any questions, we can, if you got a question where something is on the map, let me know. Now we'll be quiet for a while because everybody's installing it and playing. Definitely, I thought this would be a good Christmas present right before Christmas, and everybody's got time off to play the game, and we're all set to go. And then you'll get Dave's right before New Year's when everybody's off again. So look at that. That's definitely a good way to spend the holidays. I should go the other direction and bring it back this way. So nobody had any issue getting to that link. You guys took your turns, and the people that got it really quick and then gets out of the queue, which is good. MacGyver had it right away, Dave, from Ireland. Boom, done.
Nice.
I love technology. Well, they better. I pay enough a year for OneDrive and that on my whole Microsoft 365. Heard you guys got snow up there, huh?
We're getting a little bit here.
And Memelar,
Yesterday.
south there in Jersey, there he got some, and Scurvy said he got some. That is awesome. That's awesome, MacGyver. I don't have 45 mobs yet, but I'm getting there. My folder's filling up. How big is your PC case, Dave? Scurvy's asking.
The double wide, so it's pretty big. So he got his card pretty big.
The 3080 is
I
pretty
think
big. Yeah.
I think it'll fit. The one I have in there is pretty big too, but
All right, I'm back.
All
I
right.
figured out the default vehicles XML file. You just gotta put in on the top line default farm property equals true, and then it won't load up. They label them for each of the vehicles.
Default farm property equals true.
Yeah, right at the end of the main line there, right? I put it right after you got the operating time and then the subject select object index, sub-selected object index, and then just put the default farm property equals true right on the first vehicle line. Anywhere in there would work, I'm sure.
But then,
Then it won't
oh, go ahead.
load if you did select from scratch.
And just the
I
mod
figured I'd take
description,
a look
go to
at it.
94 instead of 92.
I will be right back again.
He's got projects today, so he's gonna be oh crud! I just did the ultimate I didn't want to do. I'll have to fix that. I mean, it can't be. Well, my 4070 Ti is pretty big, but I got a double wide too. But no airs. Awesome, NDT. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Glad to hear that. Like I said, I'm not too worried about airs, to be honest with you. It's just going to be some of these ones that we didn't catch, like the vehicle thing that we'll have an update later. I don't really think the mod description thing matters, but we'll change it to 94. I think it just matters if it's the numbers that they use for. But maybe it does. Does it matter, Dave?
What's that?
The version of the mod description from 92 to 94.
No, mine's still 92. If every time they update the game, they update the mod description.
Okay.
So if they made major changes to the game,
You might hit. Okay, I
yeah,
get you.
you'd have to update. That would require us to update. But mods even from 90 will still work as long as it's nothing that they changed in the game to make it not work with it. You know,
Okay.
just their standard.
I was just curious.
I still been using 92 right now. I'm not gonna change it every time Giants does an update. It'd get crazy.
Hmm.
Because next update that they push is gonna be 95.
Yeah, so you might as well wait until something makes it not playable, right?
Yeah.
For your 30. Nice, Poppies. Nice. I'm actually getting the itch because I normally don't do this, and I was one that's always said wait 2 generations. I go from like the 2070 to the 4070, but that 5070 Ti that's coming, and it is just so much better than what. I mean, it's a 5080 specced out. I mean, it's just like this one was never a 4080. It was just a souped up, 4070 chip. So the new 5070 chip is the same chip as the 5080. It's just downgraded. So I don't know. It just looks really cool. If I can get a good price from Newegg to trade this one in, I'm gonna do it. My kids aren't getting my video cards anymore. I'm trading mine in. Oh, from 1070 Ti to nice, nice. That'll be a big jump.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yes, the 3060 Ti is what I've got, and I think it works awesome. Like, I've thought about upgrading it, probably will, but I really don't need to.
Yeah, it's
It
working
works
fine
really
for
awesome.
yeah. It runs this map really
think
well.
my
So.
processor, I think my processor is also like pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's why I made this, because I knew as soon as they said that Riverbend Springs was a 1X and it had whatever many fields, I was like, I'm not going to play it. So that's why I started working on this.
Mhm.
But I wanted to use the stuff from Riverbend in this map. Like that, and that's why those extended factories are going to be coming and everything else.
Yeah, so this will get you guys started, get you guys going for the holidays. You know, a lot of us got time. Some of us got time off. Not everybody's got time off, like me. But all right, we're getting good. Everybody's saying no errors. Um, MacGyver, solid, solid. That's awesome, MacGyver. He only questioned that we have 92 in the map mod description, but that's because we started it when Giants first released and it was 92. So, and it doesn't have any errors yet. Running it at 92 until there is, I don't think we can. We're gonna make an update to that unless he makes an update with this to make it 95. But doesn't that? I don't know.
It makes, as long as it's on any of the FS 25 numbers, it makes absolutely no difference what the mod description is. Unless it's running like 96 and the game only goes up to 95. There's no difference.
It's getting too dark to do this because I'm in the shade of this tree.
So you're not running. You didn't release the extended factories, right?
No.
No, no.
And the only two things you have base game are the resin and the glue,
Resin and
or
chipboard.
resin and chipboard. Okay, because I think I want to do something different this time. I don't think I want to do the extended factories as much as add new factories, so we don't have to not use all the Giants ones that's in there. You know what I mean? Like possibly instead of bringing in a big bread factory, bring in a pastry shop or something later on, or a donut
Oh, I
shop.
see. Mm-hmm.
Rather than duplicating and having all our wheat flours and stuff and just and not being able to use the default equipment, bring in a few different items. Yeah, our building products will come back. So when we get building, but as far as the other things, I feel like it's sometimes overloaded in some of those. The oils and an extra oil here or there isn't, if that's what we need to use it for, but like the candle shop, if we need something, yeah. But if it's not needed, I prefer to put something new in. You know what I mean?
Makes
That's all
sense.
I'm
I
saying.
mean,
So we don't have to automatically discount all of the early stuff that Giants has and say, no, we can't use that because we have to use the extended versions now.
morning.
So I'll take a look and think about it. What
Somebody
I'm going to
jump in.
do. I hear somebody.
Good morning.
Oh, Neon, how you doing?
It's the neon.
Oh, it's going.
So, it looks like everybody must have got it. I don't see anybody in here who said they didn't get it. So, my OneDrive works. Yay!
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah.
That was my biggest fear. It's like, is this gonna crash on me?
Nothing crashes.
So you think you're going to be fine with making one flour
Yeah,
and one
I
bread?
do. I do. Yep. I think I'd rather get in something a little, not necessarily an extended, but an additional factory for other products. So we don't, so because as soon as I do that, then it automatically you got to have the extended version rather than the regular version, and the regular version becomes useless. So I wanted to do something a little different. Also, because all my factories that are installed in the map are the regular version, and I'm not going back to replace them all with extended ones. As a matter of fact, my sawmill doesn't even, that's built into the map, I'm not going to relink it and make new XMLs at this point. It does not make toys or my woodworker. It does not make the toys or the shelving
You just
on
have a
here.
separate production for that.
Yeah,
If
exactly. If I
you
want to put toys and shelving, I'll make a toy shop or something.
okay.
That's all, so we're not making other factories the Giants made obsolete all right off the bat. Yeah, I could see making a toy manufacturer or something or a separate carpentry rather than as an add-on rather than making it so you have to use the only extended versions. I wanted to try to get away from that. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
But a lot of the products can come back, but the flowers I think is just and the different
Well,
bread
and
types
also
is a
it
little bit.
also gets us not to have these monster factories on the maps either.
Well, we'll have our bigger versions that go faster, and might even the later on versions might even combine some things. But as I was thinking about it, I don't want to. Right now, it's really tough too because we don't have a lot of things that I hopefully will have when the new versions come out. The revamp because there's a lot of factories that relied on some of the extra products. I think well, I think the 10,000 types of bread is a little overkill. And it also makes the bakery not usable right now. I actually removed it the other day because I was like, this is just way too much right now you know, for me. I want to be able to use the in-game stuff, and I'm so used to using it. I don't want to have to make 20 different flours right now and put in the extended versions of everything. And that's just the way I feel about it. But
The perfect edge. I've seen it, but I didn't know if that actually works. So it's working on a server, JD. So that's good.
Nice.
I got a couple of my other changes I made. My sell points were appearing in the wrong menu. It should be in the right one now.
Perfect edge. I never even tried it. Maybe I have to download that one. Some people were telling me it wasn't
Cold.
it wasn't working right, but
Gotta fix Cold Home Depot. The other ones are moved.
I mean, sometimes, my silence speaks volumes.
Yeah, you don't like the idea.
No, no, no. Actually, you know what? To be honest with you, it makes sense. I get it. What I
Mm-hmm.
don't like is like, that I mean I just wasted all that time for that. And I granted it wasn't a ton of time, but still, I mean, I hate my time being
Yeah.
wasted
Oh,
because I don't have a lot of time. Even now, you have no idea what's going on behind the scenes of what I'm even able to be here right now.
oh, I could imagine. I'm pretty sure I've heard some of it going once you got going.
So I mean, yeah, I mean that's fine. It's just I'm trying to help, but then I don't know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I thought we were gonna do, but it's fine. I mean, I guess
But
it is what it is.
I wasn't sure what I was, I'm in development. You're way ahead of me when that came up, to be honest with you. And I've since gone, I actually just didn't. When I started it, I didn't make that decision until I started putting them down and said, I don't want to do this. I don't want to use this one. I want to use the simplified version. I don't want to have to make 30 flowers right off the get-go. That's
That's
literally.
aren't you not supposed to put the extended one down right away? Aren't you supposed to use the in-game ones and then put the extended down later?
I never do. Why would I see that's the thing. Why would I put the extended version down? I mean the original one if the extended has all this extra stuff that I'm gonna need later on just to remove the original. I've never, you know,
Why would you put down the small factories that you did at first then, just to remove them
that's
later on when you get the bigger
orig-
ones?
well, my original small factories still did most of the products in the beginning. That's the thing. The same products.
All right, guys,
But
I'm gonna try this one. So,
that's the thing. I'm thinking that's part of the thing as I was thinking about it. Well, these small factories, which I didn't even put down this playthrough,
did you tell Billy
they
yet,
don't.
or how far of his Billy yet on that?
Most of the stuff he's been working on, we've been cutting back to just the base game products and a few additionals, or the new ones like Pepsi, the building products, concrete. We don't have any of the really extras in here right now. There's not a lot of. We just went with for the most part, the basics that are in the game and cut back on a lot of the other stuff.
All right, MacGyver, I'm gonna trust you on this. I'm gonna see where this is at. Okay, how to use press and hold. All right, let's see how this works. How to use. Okay, we'll see how it goes here, guys. Let's give it a try, MacGyver. I trust you. Hey, MEC, how you doing? And guys that are just coming in, if you go to my Trello page, you can get the map. It's been released. All right, let's go back over there, see if this actually works. So, all right.
curious to see how this works.
Seems to be, as soon as you hit shift key and go down, it doesn't move.
You hold shift or you...
Yeah, you just hold shift to just move. See how it's going in a straight line? I'll go back and fill that other spot, but just to get the
Okay.
straight line, it's working like a dream.
All right.
Wow, that's gonna save me a lot of time. Thanks, MacGyver. Blues works good for you, just can't go on the 16x. That's what I've been hearing. Some systems just can't handle 16x's. Unfortunately. Yeah, that is gonna be slick. You know how much time it's gonna save, JD?
Oh, yeah.
If it works for grass too, and just make the block big enough and just go, because it's not gonna fill in where you already have it. So
I just grabbed it.
yeah, it works really sweet.
Oh, yes, I have not, still have not fixed the default vehicles. I have that file open.
Well, that's fine. I mean, we'll
I'm
release it when
fixing
you're.
it. I'm working it right now.
We'll just make it version 001 or something, or whatever. Put it out later. Like I said, I don't think that was a game stopper for people. I don't know how many people start from scratch. But like I said, I would never even have thought of it until, I don't know who it was in Dave's stream last night said it, but I would never have checked it. Be totally honest with you. Oh, doing pretty good there, Mr. Turtle Speed. Advanced vehicle. I cannot wrap my head around any of those with GPS. I don't know what it is. Nothing against the mods. I just can't wrap my head around it. But to me, it probably will work good, and I just don't use it, just like this one. But remember, I'm older and I'm set in my ways. No, I'm just kidding. This dog can learn new tricks, so. It doesn't work with grass as much as the texture. The grass isn't a big deal because if you go over in the field, it'll just, when you plow this field, it'll disappear.
So it works just with the painting, really.
Yeah, the painting, which is where I want it the most anyway. Because I can still hear my plow working over there yet.
Thunder.
Yep, Thunder did. What?
Green Thumb sent me. He did a script that fixes the duplicate fruit types issue.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I know that they were talking about a placeable thing this morning. Thunder did.
Yeah, there's a script that basically doesn't load Giants fruit types if you put your one in your map. So you have to copy everything over from Giants, and then I'm still skeptical about that though, because I have a feeling it's done that way for a reason. With the additional fruit types, and I don't want to have to undo everything. I have a feeling that you can make mods that
Well,
add a fruit type in.
yeah, you're a year older than me. You're not that much older than me, Steve.
And that's why it's registered that way.
All right. But I do appreciate that mod, guys. Thank you. What did I have for breakfast? I couldn't really get it into the big breakfast. I'll do it tomorrow morning. It was just way too early, and I was going to make too much noise if I was going to pull all stuff. So I just had cereal and toast and bacon this morning. I'll get the maple syrup out tomorrow. Getting ready for the release. Hey, Master Mecha, how you doing?
No problem, Mr. Turtle Speed.
Yeah, no problem, guys. I mean, like JD said, the reason why, I mean, I was on River Spring. I did play it, but I was off of it as soon as NBC released his map. I just one X's just don't. Yeah, I just don't. I wanted to try it to see. I mean, it was very well done. It's just not a 4X.
A lot of the buildings are really nice.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't complain. I mean, they did put a lot of detail in that map, but I think the time has come, guys, that they need to go to a bigger map.
Yeah, no problem, Scurvy.
At least I didn't get too close to the map borderline where I had to buy the land and redo the highway. Made me so mad last night. So wherever I got my tree, see that's how close I got this time? Not close enough, close.
I will say, though, it seems auto-load this year really does put a lot of things in the log.
Yes, it does. And I don't know if he can turn that off once he gets it completely done. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's part of the debugging or something.
I kind of wondering the same, yeah.
But I gotta say, it's nice to custom make your own auto loading on a trailer if you want. Size does matter when it comes to maps. It does, Bodine. It really does. I was right, though. Told you Indiana would lose last night.
Vehicles are confirmed out, so thank you,
Okay.
Dave, for the quick fix.
Yep. No problem.
Just remember to update the version number.
See if anybody else has anything that comes up.
Yeah, I don't want to release anything until we got a couple hours on other people playing it, but me and NBC. So, and you.
Start from scratch coming in a future update.
Start from scratch.
Pretty much.
Should not happen. I mean, I didn't have to start from scratch on our last update, so. And that one I was a little nervous about, but
Personally, to me, I wouldn't even think of starting from scratch. So,
well, yeah, I would never. Yeah, exactly. That's why we weren't holding the map back because of that. I'm sorry. I just don't know how. I mean, that would be like the most difficult start ever. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, only if perfect edge worked with grass. It really doesn't. But if you do, once I switch this back off, which I will, let me see here, make sure I limit to fields. Allow. Okay, so now that I have it back to normal, if I drive up to it, the next time you cultivate, it just takes it out because it's in the.
Be right back.
Sure, it's in the path of the field, so. At least it used to. Why is it not doing that now? Thought it did it in 22. You gotta tell me I have to be perfect with my grass now? Ah! Gotta be kidding me. Maybe plowing will do it. Oops. It should let you put down cows because I put down chickens. Let me see once. I thought somebody did put down animal. I thought NBC was putting animal stuff down. Let me go to a different game save and I want to throw that up there just to take a look.
Did you buy the land?
You have to buy the land. No, somebody just said that they couldn't put the cows down, so I'm going to a different game save and I'm going to put some cow barns down and see what happens. Isn't it, man? I enjoyed starting a new map too. Well, yeah, do they own the land? Exactly, that's what Dave just said. It's okay, Blue. I haven't really placed any of those. Let's just quickly place some and I thought I placed cattle before when I was testing before my game save, but let's just put some animal stuff just to make sure that that question comes up and then I can say, hey, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, that one yep. Where's the one with is this the one with yeah. Look at that, it all works. We're all good. All right. You had your mouse on the wrong wait stream. Nice. Wrapping paper. Presents, huh? I have to do that. My wrapping presents is putting greenbacks in an envelope. That's my wrapping. Really tough to do. Toughest part is
Look at my daughter and say, "Here, wrap this."
exactly, Mommy. And in fact, I got to remember to grab them so I don't forget where the envelopes I bought especially for this is sitting in my desk at my office. So I got to do that on Monday. All right, now
I'm back.
Welcome back. Blue was in the wrong screen and told me he couldn't place animal buildings now. I got panicky. I'm like, no. All right. Well, actually, to be honest with you, I think. Oh, that. Actually, this is the first time I gotta say that the helper did really good on the plowing. I mean, it literally did this entire field and did not leave any. Because the last time I did it, left marks all over, and I had to fix it. But so I was talking about Ireland, and all of a sudden pops up on my watch, visit Scotland. What's going on, MacGyver? Are you sending me subliminous and messaging here? All right. So I don't know how long I want to go here before I fast forward. I think it's a little early yet to fast forward. I gotta manually plow these up right now.
No AI splines on the road.
Not yet. I was thinking of,
Won't be. I
well,
mean, unless you do them. I'm
unless
not doing them.
no, I know.
Oh,
I already said that if auto drive doesn't come out in the next 2 months, you might, I might be doing that. Just saying. But that would be
auto
on,
drive will be out.
yeah. But that would be me though, JD, not you.
Okay.
I already told people that on my Thursday stream if auto drive isn't out in the next month or two, unless we don't get an update or have anything out, I might be adding AI just to the main roads to get vehicles to go places. So, but that would be on me, JD, not on you. I can figure that out.
I don't think you're gonna have to. I think AI is gonna. I mean, auto drive's gonna be out, or at
No.
least we'll have something.
Yeah,
They're
we'll
working on it.
nice one, McGuire. But out of hours. No, I was already debating that because it's like I can't survive without the ability to send something somewhere. So if I have to put them in myself, I will do that. I'm smart enough to figure that out. I think I am. Because adding splines doesn't make you start a game save, does it?
No.
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Are there enough trees on a square to like price wise to buy back the land? I don't know. It's a good
I,
question. Depends
mm,
on the piece you're buying.
yeah, I think so. And if you and here's the secret. Wait till January. Then you can definitely get your money back for sure. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get your money back if you do. I'm not. Yeah, the road pack right now, the road kit turtle speed has a warning in it, so just hold off until they do an update, or we'll see what can be done with those. I know NBC was going to look at it today. He said, or today or tomorrow. Yeah, I want to use them too, to be honest with you, but they throw errors, warnings. I'm not
And
going to
you can
use it.
paint the road.
Yeah, you can paint the roads on this map. Yeah. Your best price is August? No. Really? Where's mine at for wood chips? Mine says January is my best. Mine lowest is, huh? Does everybody have a different month?
No.
I
That might have a mod or something that's doing it.
hmm. Yeah, I get 400. It says 400 and some for me in January, so I'm waiting.
I don't know. I've never seen it anything but January in all my testing.
Well, in 22 was January. So I don't know if they've ever changed that. Could be a mod, definitely. No problem, Impact. Here's your map view. It's a little different than yours because it's showing my new fields that I'm building, but yeah.
You're in ads now again.
Oh, I am? Okay. Shawnee's, well, we'll wait till we get out of ads.
Shawnee, no problem. Again, and well, said it before, but we did something that we want to play. I mean, I even I made some compromises on this map for X-Man. The two of us made something that we want to play.
Yes. Yes, we did.
And
Yeah,
we're sharing it with you guys because I've said to him at the beginning, like, hey, whatever map you're going to play, like, you probably should release it because it's kind of, I hate when people, when I hate people, especially like for instance on Facebook, and they're posting these comments like, this mod and that mod, and everybody's like, where can I get it? It's like private. Then why are you posting about it?
Correct. And that's the thing. If I was gonna put it up and play it on my streams and you guys couldn't have it, I'd feel guilty. I really would. So yeah, and like you said, I mean, we compromised on things, but I think we had. I mean, it wasn't where we were like, I wouldn't want to play it like that. I think we
Exactly.
did. I think we did good. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, the road
I don't
thing.
even honestly remember what I compromised on. I just know there was a couple things.
Well, I know I wanted better roads, but that's just
Oh,
on me.
right.
But I
But I
can
did
work on that
try.
on my
You
own.
have to admit, I did try.
Well, I might be able to fix that on my own. I mean, that's why we're working together. That's why I mean, I put different mods together for you guys too. When I see a gameplay situation where, gosh, I'm not filling that greenhouse 12 times, I'm going to make I mean, and not an unrealistic capacity either. I'm like, this should hold at least, 12,000 gallons, so, or liters. So I made it that way. And like I said, if AutoDrive doesn't give me an update in, I say by the end of January, I will be putting splines in this map. That is my promise to you guys because I have to have something to drive around. The part that sucks is that all that putting out maps at the same time, it's hard for. Well, it, we have no problem with anybody on the 27th wanting to play on Dave's map. It doesn't bother us one bit. The map is here. The map is always going to be here. If you know, we're not in competition. This is not a competition.
No.
Not at all. So, and to be honest with you, I might go over to Dave's maps to do some contract work because everybody knows I do like contracts. So, and he has a lot of fields, so I might do that. I might even do that in a stream. Let's go over to Dave's map and play on it. But it's not going to hurt JD's feelings.
No. I mean, if I didn't have one person download this, I wouldn't be offended because again, it's what I want to play. Like,
Yeah.
I play this game to have fun. Like, that's
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I did forget to tell him you guys do have contracts on this map. I keep forgetting it. You got Deadwood. We never did put the rock ones in, did we?
oh yeah.
Oh, I haven't ever got a rock one. I never did forget to tell you that one. We got Deadwood and wood transport missions on the map
And rock ones at some point.
at some point.
No. I mean, you should get them, and they're in there.
Yeah. Oh, what did I do? What button did I hit? I don't remember hitting that
Is there
button.
some sounds that are screwed up?
Why? What are you hearing?
When I'm pulling the trailer, it sounds like I'm driving a train.
Really?
Yeah.
Which trailer are you pulling?
The one you start with,
That one? Oh, what
A
did
train? The terrain noises are very
The
loud.
Rudolph one.
Yeah, I'll hook up to it. I think you're hearing the terrain noise. But yeah, we'll find out.
It's like super loud and weird sounding. I don't know.
Okay.
To me, anyway. Maybe it is me. I don't know.
Well, let's turn up my sound. I mean, we got to see.
I find that the terrain noises are pretty loud on the map, my map as well. When you're driving, depending on what terrain, especially driving through like grass.
Okay, the environmental vehicle. So guys, just bear with me on this. What is it? Menu sounds, characters.
Hey there.
Hey, vehicle.
Hello.
Okay. Well, let's find out
Howdy.
here. So be careful there, stream. This might be a little loud. I'll turn it back down once I get through this.
I'm trying to decide if I want to do the No Brooks challenge.
Do it.
I might have been messing with FDR's stuff for this one. Actually, it's not too bad. I mean,
It's great. It's so far. I'm having no issues really.
Okay, Neon, I don't know what you're listening to. I'm not hearing it. Guys, do you hear a train?
Yeah, no.
I'm not hearing a
I don't know,
train.
mine doesn't sound like that.
Really? What tractor are you using?
One of the JD ones.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Probably.
It might be.
All right, somebody else who's in the map can test that. I don't have JD. I don't have any John Deere. So far, I can't hear that. So
You sold it all?
me?
You sold the 2 tractors?
I haven't had JD in like a week.
The ones that he put in.
I sold them as soon as I got in the game.
Wow.
I told you I was making the commitment to IH. I mean, they treated me well. I told you I was
And
doing this. I did.
I don't remember.
One trip to a place and suddenly he abandons his roots.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which terrain I'm on either. It's all the same sound. It sounds like a train going down tracks.
Really? Let me buy a tractor quick.
Figures.
It's also loaded with wheat, so I don't know if that matters. But
Well, I'll put something in it. I'll put wheat in it too. I can do the same thing.
Next game or next map, GD's going to put a John Deere tractor, not even placeable, right next to your homestead. Be able to tell.
Doesn't know. I did.
I can put that on somebody else's Trello.
I can kind of safely say that there's not going to be another map for a while.
Oh, no. I'm just
Years,
that's
if
all
not
the
years.
game stuff. Yeah. Next map or next update.
You're all mapped out now. You got enough to do on this one.
Well, there's stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So any updates that if X-Man can figure it out, it'll be from him. So
No. Well, no. We're talking like
yeah, a whole map. No, a whole map. I know.
I'm not going to abandon my project. It doesn't really good though. I haven't started yet because I'm gonna mess around. Learn how to. They released a map with that equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Been trying it out on there.
Well, you should try it out. You can try it out on mine because I have
Oh,
the
I'm
same
good.
tree fit. No, I have the same tree physics that he does. I changed them.
Oh really?
Neon is saying that the tractor and trailer sound like train, but I'm not hearing it. But I'm going to the shop to get a John Deere tractor because I sold all my. Actually, what I could do is go to a different map.
Well, there's nothing that I changed with the sounds that would do
No,
that. You know
these-
what I mean? They're all the base game sounds, and the sound, in the map sounds, it's literally like you're adding the birds and the the river
so
and.
he might have a. Did you mess with your files in your game?
No,
Of course not.
I don't do that.
Yeah, I'm not hearing it, and I don't think anybody's. Steve says he
There's a
didn't
few
hear
other
it either.
Somebody else.
That's weird.
You're off track there.
Maybe it's a Canadian conversion thing.
Well, I'm gonna.
Maybe.
He's
Just
he's
because I like you, Neon, I'm gonna go get a John Deere tractor to try it. Okay.
He's just off
The
track.
sacrifices we make around here.
It's not really real.
You think he's trolling? Is he ripperolling?
No, he's hearing things.
Oh.
I think it's just
I'm
the
gonna try
type.
the other tractor too and see if it does the same thing.
I think you're hearing just might sound like a train, but I think it's just the trailer and the tires bouncing. It's a sound. I think. Bango.
I did notice it sounding a little weird, but like nothing like I'm like, oh, that must be the new sound for the trailer now.
Yeah, I
don't
think it's a giant sound. Yeah, thank you for the follow and welcome to my stream.
Well, there are some noise. There are trailer noises.
Yeah, they are. You could hear it every time I hit a bump or something. You can hear it.
Oh no, I know those. I've heard them.
Are you getting the
This
tornado?
doesn't matter if I'm in reverse or going forward or how fast I'm going. It's the exact same sound.
They say the tornado sounds like a train. The tornado coming.
Wheels can speak from experience.
Well, I mean, that's what I've heard.
No. And your log's clean, Neon? Not to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah,
setting
I
it.
got no mods in here at all except for what came with the map.
Huh.
All right, I'm setting up. It just says like I did when I built it for the map. Let's try it.
Not that it matters. Steam or Giants they're using.
Giants.
Okay.
And I'm
Yeah,
using
verify
Giants too. So
Yeah. Oh no, I agree. Well, I'm just saying. Maybe if Steam, if it was a corrupt file.
Evening.
verify the
How you
files.
doing?
I don't know.
Thank you for the 100 bits there, Shawnee. Oh, this tractor's loud compared to that Massey Ferguson. Holy man. It's Giants.
That's what I'm hearing.
It's Giants. That's a Giants mess up. That ain't JD's problem.
Okay. No, this is Uranus.
It's bad.
Smell of that.
Oh, it's horrible, man.
So I said it sounds like a train going down the tracks.
Holy man, it sounds like a bad transmission. So- all right, let's get a different tractor once and just it's
Pompey says modify the tractor. Don't sell it, modify it.
okay. What do I want to modify it to?
Whatever, anything. Just make it reload, like take the 3-point off, anything.
Okay, I
A
just
case. Oh, you can't do that.
oh jeez. I just made it European.
Oh,
I agree, Big
the
Vito.
horror.
If it's floating, I think he said the back tires are floating, and after you modify it, I don't know.
Oh.
And I don't know if that's the case, how that would get fixed.
Well, that's a giant thing.
That's not
I'm-
you. If this happens on River Bend or one of the Evo maps, what do you do?
I've not heard of that.
Which John Deere is that? Next one we'll try on it.
It's the 6R.
It doesn't matter because with the 7 hours models. What did you modify?
I made it European.
Trailer.
It's not doing it as much on the European version, but I'm gonna go back. Let me go back to
that one.
let me go back to yeah, but I drove these to the yeah, but I never have my game sounds up though. That's why I never heard it. I don't have them up loud enough like I do now. I mean, mine's at 100% and it's driving me nuts. I never drive my vehicle sounds only like 20 or 20%.
Yeah, me too.
You think
I
you
have
think
heard
it's the
that before.
it's the trailer. He says it's the
It
game.
might be the trailer itself. I
Let me get
have
it.
heard something like that with another trailer,
Let
but
me
not
get it.
quite that.
Let me get a different trailer.
When I heard it, I thought, "Oh, that's the trailer rattling."
Okay, let me try a
I
different
hear
trailer.
it. Yeah, I heard it.
Let me just do a completely different brand because I was using a different trailer than that one
Yeah,
when I was doing my
yeah. I've
game
never
testing.
tried. Yeah, I've not tried that one.
I just grabbed it because it had the right capacity that I feel you guys needed to start with.
Set and turn it down.
Yeah, I just turned my game sound down and not worry about it, but
Wasn't really loud, just
yeah, that it's the trailer, guys. It has to be because it's not doing it on that trailer.
Can't hear it. Well, just pretend you have a road train.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually, guys, I think somebody needs to turn in a ticket to Giants because that's a Giant sound. We don't control vehicle sounds.
Oh, it's not trailer anyway. So.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, to be totally honest, that we need to put a saying, hey, the sounds don't sound right with this combination of vehicles.
Sell it. Find it.
Well, it went down when I made it European, but that doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's just the fact that you reconfirm. I don't know.
Quieter trains.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going to turn my sounds back down. But hey, we found a problem that Giant needs to fix. Plain and simple.
Going over the bumps. Well, if I had a trailer on, though, you'd think I could hear it if I was going over a bump.
Yeah,
If
but
it was metal.
I don't have my sounds
Not-
up nearly as loud as. Oh, that's so much better. I was getting a headache.
Pompey's no offense, but I think you're overanalyzing it a little bit too much. Anyways.
Yeah, so guys, yeah, it sounds like a train. Neon's not insane. I thought for a second there, but I wasn't sure, you know.
Neon's not
Well,
insane.
so did I after a bit. I was like, what?
Neon's
I
not
feel better.
insane. It really is a train.
All right, at least now we found another problem that had nothing to do with the map.
We start billing Giants. Just,
We're going to have to talk about that Neon not insane thing for a little bit.
Probably.
yeah, let's not push it here.
Are there any new crops in the map? Nope, because they're what came with the new game. That's all it is. There's no new crops. Nope. The only new crops we have are peas and green beans, and what was the other one that they added? Was all the
Spinach.
spinach. Nope. Don't need any new
Well,
new.
just kind of like the just like the discussion we were kind of having earlier.
Yeah.
I don't think you need new crops. We have so many
Yeah.
right now.
Right. Right.
Like, I personally don't care if the orchards ever get added, to be honest.
True. I don't call him Mr. Trouble. I mean, it was a good catch, Neon, but I would never have caught it because you can tell I don't play with the game sounds that high. Gives me a
I don't
headache.
play it with really high, but I can hear it.
Maybe yours are better than mine because I got hearing loss anyway. But
Neon's like that grandmother in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It's a funny squeaky sound. The squirrel comes out of the tree.
Hey, Gamer Paul, how you doing? Hey, Big
Everybody else is
Vito.
serious.
Hey, Team Miller, how you doing? Say hi to you guys. If you guys need the map, do I have a command to go to my Trello? I think I do. Go to my maps, exclamation my maps, or my mods, and you'll get to my Trello page, and you should be good. Didn't look like it crashed this morning, so I'm very happy.
You might hear a train. Just thinking Neon.
Oh, thank you for pinning that, Big Daddy. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome. No problem. Yeah, no way it helps. There you go.
Yeah, appreciate that. It's simple. Yeah, I've said from day one that this is JD did a good job of putting this together. He'd asked me how I wanted to train and stuff, and we wanted a rolling Kansas, Nebraska, a Midwest feel to it. I know the mountains in the background don't make it look like Kansas or Nebraska, but I think that you'll feel the terrain and the rolling is perfect.
Morning, man. We have about 5 inches here. It's still coming down. Thankfully.
I'm glad it was over. I don't want to snow blow.
Oh,
Don't even get me started. I got done snow blowing, and all of a sudden I get in the house, and my wife goes, "Oh, thank you for shoveling around the hot tub and that." And I'm like, "I didn't." Well, when are you gonna do it? I'm like, "When are you going in?"
come on. What feels better in a hot tub than nice cold feet? I just went running through the snow.
So no, I went back out and finished it.
He was smart.
Yeah, right. That's why I'm
Smart.
whispering.
Oh, good call.
All right. Well,
So
that was a
Good
trip, but you were right, Neon. It did sound like a train. I would have never
Good.
caught that when I was driving them from the shop to the farm. Be honest with you.
I tried auto load, universal auto load with the logs. Seems like you got to maybe modify the fillable area.
You typically do
Is that-
when you buy it. Just make sure it looks good to you. That's what I like about it. It's the ability to oops.
Yeah.
Wow, you really get a lot of
Well-
thing. Just adjust the volume.
I wanted to test with the logs, before I go into JD's map, because I wanted to see if I can use the. I like the feller buncher and the processor for the
Phil has
FDR.
a question. He's saying, if you're in a starter farm and you don't own the land, can you sell silo and other stuff?
Well, you can only sell stuff if you own the land.
If I read that right.
Can sell stuff if you own the land, like normal.
Well, if you don't own the land, you're not gonna be able to sell anything because you don't own it.
Or is he
Of
saying that you can?
I'm kind of
Okay.
confused.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to.
I think we need more
Sorry.
information.
I wasn't sure if it's a question or.
Yeah.
If I buy the land, make a field, sell the land, will it generate contracts? I don't know. I mean,
You would think if it isn't your land anymore, it would become open
and it won't
Right.
do
for
contracts.
the
so-
AI.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think
would
once you go-
assume, yeah.
No, that makes sense. But yeah. You don't do contracts for your own land.
But
Your own-
but Phil, I don't. If you don't own the land, I don't think you can sell anything. But if it's the starter farm, you can sell everything on the starter farm. I mean, ask NBC. He sold everything. I know that works.
I may do that because that's actually the way I want to do the start.
Well, I mean, it goes back to the statement that me and JD said earlier. We play how you like to play. Even though he didn't know I sold all my John Deere tractors. But
well, I want to do Dave's a little bit more traditional, the way you normally do it.
what's
So
normal,
this
though?
one, I want to do.
Everybody's definition of normal is different. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess normal. The norm. I say normal meaning normal.
You know what's funny is on Days Map, I got the yarder out. I mean, how many? I don't think too many people using the yarder this year.
Well, that's
I
because you have to
busted
have.
it out. I liked it. I liked it in 20.
Does he have a big enough area to use the yarder? I mean,
You guys will laugh. I have it right near the sawmill, near the trigger, and I bought the plot of land south of it, and I just had a straight shot, and I just yarded up to the point.
oh really?
Now the problem I'm going to go down another road. The problem I ran into is I didn't want to use the brucks to get the trees that I fell because I just want to get the stumps.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the lumberjack mod, and I found out something really sad about that lumberjack mod. I lost 3 hours of work
What?
last night because the lumberjack mod lets you cut down trees on property you don't own.
Oh,
I have a problem with
yeah.
that. I have a problem with that. I hate that.
Well,
It drove me crazy. I thought I had some kind of issue.
Did you
I
put a
thought it
thing?
was- I-
Did you put a ticket on Loki's GitHub?
I don't know if he intended that way or not, X-Men. To be honest with you, I don't.
it's always been that way though.
Oh,
See, I
has
didn't
it?
know-
Okay.
I never used it. I'm not gonna.
I think I don't think that's ever been a restriction.
Yeah, I did it for the stumps, and I was happy, and I kept. You get in a
Yeah.
mindset, you just keep cutting trees, right? As you're going south, and
Right.
next thing you know, I'm like, well, do I own this land? And I had it, and next thing you know, I was halfway into the next field, like, dang it. So I have to start over now because I got half the property I don't own.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you definitely can't do that with the Brooks. It won't let it
No,
cut.
and that's why,
Yeah.
again, I wanted it for the stumps, and it worked awesome.
I'm
The
kind of
stumps that-
wondering. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go
I
ahead.
cut you off there.
No, you could, bud.
I was thinking. I wonder if it's different with the chainsaw, where you can't tell it, or can you? I guess you could tell it you can't cut on land you don't own with the chainsaw. I'm just
I
wondering
could
if
go in
that's
and
something
modify it. You know,
Yeah.
if he has to do many more updates, I can go and modify at least for me, and I obviously won't release it.
Mhm.
To put in own that if land is owned, false, change
Oh,
of flag,
okay.
similar to
Oh.
with the Brooks. That way, I
Okay.
know it won't work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can do that on your end. So
Right.
I
I'm gonna
wonder
start doing
why
my
you-
own. Yeah. For when I restart because of that mess up, I'm gonna
must-
just put that in there so I know that it won't let me do it by accident.
Yeah. He must have a reason. Somehow he has a reason why he wanted it.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine. No
I'm
biggie.
guessing. I'm guessing.
I mean, it's good for like I guess around if
Mhm.
there's a tree and you accidentally cut it or something, you can still get it. But whatever.
Yeah,
It is
I'm
what it is.
guessing he had some sort of reasoning. I don't, what it was. Who knows?
It's
but-
my own fault. Like I said, I never used it before, and I just did it for stumps, and I started going, oh, I'll start cutting down trees and falling them, and like, wow, how far am I? Then I look at the map, I'm like, oh crap.
Knowing that guy's details, he must have had, obviously it was a. You would think he wouldn't.
oh that oh it's already an option, Big
Oh,
Daddy.
is there an option in there?
Poppies, yeah, that it's the way it hooks up to the U.S. figures. Yeah, definitely that would be I would think that would be an issue for Giants to fix. In my opinion. I don't know what anybody else thinks, but I think if the trailer
Ironically,
is
is that the starting stuff you get with JD's map?
yeah, it is.
Oh, how
Yeah, that's what I started.
how unlucky is that? Come on, out of all the combinations, that one. Jeez.
And I went with US, but
Right.
yeah, but it's starting equipment. It ain't gonna last long because it doesn't have the capacity.
Very
so
true.
I'm not too concerned over it.
Thanks, Steve. I'll check it out. I gotta find that because I want that option turned on. Right on.
Where is the UI for adjusting universal auto load in the shop?
It says auto load at the bottom.
When
If
you're
you
in
get-
the trailer.
Oh, I see it. Okay, my bad.
No. Believe me, same thing. I was like, huh?
Yeah, he added that, and then it was empty for like 5 or 6 versions, and then he filled it. with I think version 1 point something, and now he's at the like this morning he's at 3.004 or something.
Loading area option. Well, I see how to enable it. Now I'm trying to figure out how do you modify the square.
Okay, you the modify the scare the middle hit your middle mouse button and push down,
Oh, gotcha.
and then you'll see the
Oh,
little
look at that.
you'll see the little boxes in there, and yeah, trust me, somebody told me the same thing. I mean, you're not the only one that asked. But if you
Look
look
at
at if you go to his GitHub and look all the way down, it does explain how to do it now. He has put it
Well,
on his page now to explain that. It wasn't there in the beginning, but is
I
there
might
now.
have I might have the GitHub open. I just didn't read that far down.
No, that's fine. I mean, oh, it says for Lumberjack, go to the settings, second tab, general settings, scroll down, and the first option is cut anywhere, yes or no, Big Daddy.
Dude, that's amazing that he did this
Yeah, I know, right?
in the shop. That is incredible, man. This guy's a genius.
He's very active on getting it. Like the one that says, I don't know, I forgot how to copy and paste. Here's a new release.
Oh, goodness. Like, this guy is like to set it up to be able to modify this is amazing.
So Dead Soul says that it works better for logs than the auto load trailer that was released yesterday.
It works better than that. Really? Well, you know what? I don't want both mods, and I like the universal auto load as a whole. So I think I
Exactly.
want to stick with it rather than try to mix and match. It's a more complete mod than the other one.
And if you
But
guys
it will get you started.
read the Twillo, if you do have issues with the map, message my Trello or my Twitch messaging in Twitch, and like I said, we'll get you an answer. It might take over 24 hours, but we'll get you an answer.
One of the things I noticed is that with the UAL with the logs is I had to raise it a little bit because the bottom of the box was kind of overlapping the bar on the trailer.
Well,
And so it was causing it to jitter when it went into the box.
Mhm. I guess there's now a setting in there that you can do bales and pallets now. I don't know, because that's why I made that bale trailer, so that I could have a bale trailer and a trailer like that for pallets. So
Yeah, I didn't see.
that's the only reason
Oh,
I
yeah.
made that the other trailer that's on my Trello is because I actually like that trailer for like hauling seed pallets or whatever, and I couldn't automatically auto load bales with the same trailer. It wouldn't give me that, control shift R.
This works good. This works good, man.
So
Logs. I see no problems with logs on this UAL. Now that I modified the square,
mm-hmm.
it's perfect. I mean, I don't need nothing else. That works great. All right, the No Brook start is getting closer here. Now that once my research is done.
No brook start. I still can't believe you're gonna pull that off. There's a lot of
Hey,
trees in this
well,
map.
Well, I decided to try the FDR stuff because everybody's like, "No, FDR is terrible," so I'm gonna try it myself, and I want to see.
But you'd have to see. I like this. I actually like to see the setup on how you actually use that, JD. Your whole setup.
Well, mine's gonna be like a hybrid.
I don't know if I could
Mine's
play
gonna
with
be-
joysticks or not. I don't know.
I'm using a mouse and keyboard with mine. I'm not even using joystick. I don't. I have one, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use mouse and keyboard.
Like I said, if I ever break my G13 Logitech gamepad, I'm going to a joystick.
I have a Velocity Flight 1 here that I could use, but I don't want to. I prefer mouse and keyboard for farm sim, so that's FDR is a little bit weird, so I'm gonna have to learn some new keybinds for it. But I think I'm getting it.
I didn't even look at this stuff yet. I haven't really.
It's all the same. It's all the same equipment that he's used in the past.
Mm-hmm.
It's matter of fact, I don't even know. It's just an update for 25.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a few key facts that you don't know unless you watch. If you're new and you've never used them before, if you don't go watch the guys' how-to videos, like you do have to take a little bit of time to learn. It's not just like plug and play type thing.
And that's
you
what
don't-
issue is, like, you know what I mean? Like getting the learning down of this.
Yeah, if you want to take the time to figure it out, it's not that hard. But if you don't want to take the time, then no, I would never get them. I would never recommend them if you don't want to try to learn it. If you don't want to invest a couple hours to figure it out and then practice.
Does it cut down a
Yeah.
lot of stuff easier, JD, then, or?
I don't
Well,
I don't know if I know how to answer that question yet.
Okay, you're still learning. That's fine.
Right.
well,
Like you
It's-
said, you're still learning.
well, okay. So FDR has two things. They have a feller buncher that cuts the trees and bunches them together. It does not cut them into pieces. And then you stack them up, and then you come along with the processor and you grab each tree one at a time and cut it into chunks or whatever. So when you're cutting the trees, maybe you can go collect 5 or 6 trees in the buncher, take them over, pile them up,
Mm-hmm.
and then use the processor to cut them at the pile. I find it actually fun. It's time consuming, but it's fun.
Just an FYI out there for guys. I'm not off track here for a second. Did you notice that Twitch went back to normal?
Which I didn't notice that until you just said it.
Oh, yeah, very nice.
Well, again, there, Dead Soul, that's something that they make pretty clear, to be honest. If one takes any time at all to listen to FDR talk about his equipment, I think yes, you're right. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a regular in-game trailer. I'm going to use the auto-load trailer when I'm done processing them. I'm not going to load them. I cannot stand a grapple to load logs, so I never have.
Oh, well, I got used to
Yeah.
it, but I'm going back to auto load. I mean, there's no reason
Okay.
for me to keep doing that if.
Oh, come on. We got to do a no Brux, no auto load.
No, wait. No,
Let's
no,
do it.
that's
Oh.
Oh, if
pushing
you're going
it
to
a
commit, you got
little
to
bit.
fully commit. Don't do this little toes in the water stuff. Fully
No,
get in the
what do
deep
you
end. Go.
He can't put his toes
What
in
do
the
you-
water without his wheels getting wet. So
What do you mean
Thank
Twitch
you.
is back to
Sheesh, man.
normal?
L-
It
look,
looks the same as it did yesterday.
no,
with the X-Man's name is now below his video, where before it was above. They put
it was above.
I never even noticed.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
been
what?
above for the last 2 weeks for everybody
I
that I've.
never even noticed it.
Yeah,
It's much nicer. I like it.
I like it back
Me
to
too.
normal. I felt like I needed to look up all the time. Now, when I was putting the title in today, I'm like, oh, it's back to normal. So everybody's got the map. I have no issues downloading it. I don't see anybody have any issues. Nice.
I mean, to do it the slow way. I love how everybody's like trying to tell me how to do it. Wheels, do it this way. Do it this way.
It's wheels.
I'm gonna do it my way.
I was gonna say, do it the wheels way, 'cause it'll be more entertaining.
Thank
Right,
you.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Mr. Mecca,
Enough said.
if you go up and it's pinned at the top of the chat, you'll get the
On
map.
wheels, you try grabbing 3 lodgepole pines with the buncher.
Oh really? Oh, I was
Oh,
cutting birch trees. Oh yeah, I guess you're probably right.
I'm not liking this plow. This plow is not doing the textures right, but it's I've had this issue in base game too.
Maybe I'll try maybe I'll try a loader, but I don't like them. No,
yeah,
not
I
on
watch his
Dave's
video
map.
again on loading.
I'm using the Brooks on Dave's map. Let's be clear.
I have to take a look at this to see if because I haven't started logging yet. I'm just wanting to get the farming started first before I start logging.
Don't anybody go saying, "Hey, you said no Brooks" when I'm on Dave's map, because there will be a Brooks on Dave's map. This is only JD's map. I gotta clarify. I gotta put all these legal disclaimers in.
Legal disclaimers.
That's right.
So it sounds like a tax accountant to me.
This is not advice.
I don't give advice because I don't want to be responsible. No.
Exactly. Actually, I did send an email that was involving a legal issue, and I said, "Look, this is just a heads up. I'm not giving you advice. Just you might want to look into this."
Well, you had to do that thing this year too, where they LLCs changed something with the corporate laws or something, or the
Yep.
yeah, is that the one?
Yes.
Okay, because I had to get that
is
one
not
from.
From what? Go ahead.
Well, we had to add our spouses on,
Yep.
which we shouldn't have to because it's written up as our spouses aren't part of the what we own. But now it changed, and we had to add them all to our LLC. Me and my brothers.
Yep. And that is a total legal issue. It is not an accountant issue.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But our accountant let us know about it.
Mm-hmm. Same thing I did.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, I'm not offering support. Just telling you to look into it.
Oh, he had to sign the forms and everything. Or at least give him the information so he could get the forms right.
Nope. Not me. I didn't even do it. I just told them the link to go to and fill out your own information.
You're not a full service accountant then, I see.
Yeah, I am, but I'm only doing accounting. I'm not doing legal stuff. No, I watched. I had some training earlier this year, and another a CPA doing the training said, I'm telling them about it, but I'm offering no support for it. So I'm following this person's lead on that.
Mm-hmm.
But some will and some won't, but.
It's just the government putting their nose in more stuff.
Well, your accountant may actually also set up LLCs too, which some do.
Well, he's also doing corporate though too, because my brothers own a corporation, so
he's probably got an attorney relationship with somebody that, if he's not an attorney himself, or they or he.
I think he might be attorney himself, so.
Yeah, either that or he has a partner that's an attorney. In that case, I could see where that would be fine. But.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's a pretty blurry line, but you're right. It's like $500 and some a day for not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
When the penalty kicks in, which is going to be in January. But, I'm hoping the present administration will change that, because I think it's a bad law. Matter of fact, the state of Alabama sued the government over that.
Oh, really?
Or not? Yeah. Alabama said it was unconstitutional. So there has been some legal issues going on from our state to the federal. It's overreach.
Oh, good. We got another 5 minutes. I think we're going to fast forward because there's not much left to do in October besides plow. Ain't going to plant these fields, so get some sunlight. I do like how bright the game gets in the morning too. It's kind of nice.
All right.
So JD, you think I'm going to be right on picking all of the Big Ten to lose this weekend?
With the exception of Ohio State, and you know how I hate them, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah,
I knew Indiana couldn't do it because they just can't. They can't perform against
horrible.
a
No.
good defense. And you know how much I
But-
don't like. I don't like Notre Dame, but I just
Mhm.
couldn't. That was too easy to pick. Everybody was like, "Oh no, Indiana's such a high-power offense." I'm like, "Yeah, against bad defenses."
Yeah. I've been thinking about the Ohio State since you said it, and I'm like, I hate Ohio State, but
I think Tennessee
I
can
don't
beat
know
them.
that they're gonna. I don't know, man.
I can't wait to watch the game. To be honest with you, that's a game.
Like
I'm
48
nervous.
minutes, go SMU. That's awesome.
I'm nervous about that. I'm
Yeah.
nervous about that.
When does SMU play today?
At noon.
12,
48 minutes.
12, 4, and 8 tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh,
have to
yeah,
add
I'll
that.
play
to-
all
my
day.
2 cousins are out at that game.
Nice.
At PSU. Yeah.
Well, I'll be-
Well, my cousin graduated from Penn State, so that's why I kind of like her.
A little rivalry going doesn't hurt anybody.
It is, absolutely. Go SMU. That's what I tell him. I text him that.
Well, technically Tennessee is a rival state to where I live, but I can't. I'm more Michigan. My Michigan kicks in there, and I can't. I just can't do Ohio State.
Yeah, a lot of good games.
I'll be
I
down
know
in talking to Tennessee. I'll be going down to Memphis at the end of the month, end of January, for a week or like 5
yeah?
days. Yeah.
Work? Or
No, my wife has
vacation?
got it. I'm just vacation for me.
Nice. They
Oh,
actually let
crumbs.
you get some time off. But
Well, it'll be semi time off. I have a feeling that I won't be able to disconnect, but at least I won't be in the office.
Looks like I'm gonna need to get working on the small blacksmith. He put
Oh, really?
steel in the bridge. I got paid
Oh,
$4 million for the steel mill.
steel. Wow, that's gonna be a costly.
that could be a
We
little
gotta get
heavy in the cost.
Glad I'm still using
Well, you
the
did.
Brooks over
Don't
there.
you still have 4 million left from your 15 million you had yesterday?
Heck no, I have I have just about $1 million left. I got the concrete going so I could build the bridge. I didn't realize I've got. Oh, that's another thing. It goes through a ton of stone just to make a bridge. I mean, to make a bag of cement.
Just one bag.
Oh, I got one of each pallet type down there with the 3 of the stone piles that thing's made. I filled it 3 times, and I got only 1 bag of each. One
Wow.
of each product. So that
Wow.
needs.
You might
so
have to
you're gonna
look.
need some supplement. I put down 3 of the debris crushers down there.
Maybe you need
Actually,
to
I'm only
adjust
at
the
800.
Oh, really?
numbers a little
Yeah.
bit.
Oh, you put down your
It-
yeah. Maybe you got to consider modifying that.
No, it'll work. It just gotta be. It's got some stuff coming.
Now, here's the
surprised.
question with Uncharted Valley. Okay,
Yes.
do I add money in it to buy the FDR equipment, or do I start with $100,000?
Well, you can start with $1 million if you want. I
Right.
do.
Yeah, I know. Should I start with $1 million?
I
think
always do.
you talked me into it. Thanks.
See, I started with 100 and just loaned stuff. But I'm playing this hardcore on purpose because again,
Super
this needs to
hard.
last me. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, super hard would have been start from scratch.
Yeah, the workers
Yeah.
can be. Yeah, Turtle Speed. The workers aren't perfect. You could ask Dave that. He's had his fun. He's like, they don't make no sense at times. Ask him about his little square in the middle of his field that they left him. It doesn't make any sense. They don't. Yeah.
That's where I wish 22 was back. Is you could be starting your field and then you want to go do something else. You did H. They pick up where you left off. Now they pretty much, when you hit H in the middle of doing a field, they'll start doing their path from the beginning again. Like, what
Yeah,
are you
it's something's just not right. with the AI about how it does that, but
Yeah.
Coursplay's coming, guys.
Oh.
Just hold on. It'll be here sooner than later. That I know for a fact that Courseplay will be here way before Auto Drive, but or maybe not. Maybe we don't even know what Auto Drive is doing. Maybe they're really going to town on it. I just don't know.
In the meantime, Turtle, no sleeping while your combine's going.
No sleeping.
At your desk.
What
You got to
was
stay awake.
what was updated again 30 minutes ago? CP? Okay. They must be off today. Must be good. They're working on it. You leave my sleeping at the wheel out of this wheels. Don't start a wheels fight here. You know.
Especially not against a turtle.
You might be able to outrun a turtle. Or outwheel a turtle. I don't know.
Oh, wheel. That sounds funny.
Well, it's true. I mean,
It just sounded funny, though.
Hmm.
I love how you modified it, too. It's like,
and it wasn't big derogatory. It's just
I know.
you're gonna outwheel.
It's
It's just like our good buddy Gilbert. We call him we call him the white taco. He keeps claiming he's the whitest Mexican you've ever seen.
Wheels, the brush cutter works pretty good, actually, for
Oh,
stumps.
you mean the thing you put on the... Yeah.
You put it on the skidder or the excavator, yeah. That works pretty
Yeah.
good for stumps. It just eats them right up.
Nice.
Cool.
That's bad. Turtle speed. Wheels read what Turtle just wrote.
I wouldn't do that, Turtle. Wouldn't run me over like that.
No,
You'd be
this
like
time.
an armadillo on the side of the road.
Well, this time Wheels were actually driving to go to
Are ya?
yeah. I didn't think. I mean,
Uh,
it's like I think I figured it out to go to Memphis from here. It's maybe 9.5. I'm like, I can't spend the money on a flight and then get a rental car and just take our own.
It's about 4 hours away from me
Hmm.
to Memphis. That's not all that. I mean, it's what, 900 miles,
Hmm.
probably. for
I
you?
mean, to get down closer to you for me is like 12.
Yeah.
To get back to Birmingham.
That makes sense.
Hmm.
It's about 800 miles, I think, probably to Memphis. Depending on which way you go, I guess. Well,
Mhm.
yeah. Memphis is quite a ways away still.
Debating if I take my truck or my wife's car. Might take the wife's car because she's got that adaptive cruise.
Okay, so the sawmill. Is it the middle? But no, that's the animal dealer.
Yeah, the saw. If you're looking to sell logs, you can sell them down at the sawmills that are, well, you know where the vehicle shop I showed you is. The next road down, from there is where the sawmills are at, other side of the tracks. I know you're jonesing for your table saw, but you know.
Um,
Am I not right, guys? Him and his table saw.
hey, if it was
Oh,
there,
yeah.
I would get it.
I know you would. All right, let's fast forward. I want to sleep through the night quick. We're gonna call it an early 6 o'clock day and move on. I never did look. Does Giants let you actually have real time instead of the military time? But
The Moon Bear Sawmill.
all right. Bye bye. All right. Let's sleep. See if it rains. It'll probably rain overnight. Oh, maybe not. Nope. No hail, no nothing. Sweet. All right. Well, that's not too bad for a loan interest. Property
Visit.
maintenance.
So the Moon Bear Sawmill, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Look at that. Look at all those trees.
Bye-bye. They're
So
dropping
is there
like
more
flies.
than one sawmill or just one?
Well, Wheels, this is how it works. You can buy the big sawmill, but once you buy
Mhm.
it, then you can't sell to it. So JD put in the Moon Bear one to be a selling point for logs then.
So there are two. So there is
Correct.
another one.
Correct. It's right
Okay.
they're right next to each other. Yep.
Oh, they're
In the same area, you can't miss it.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
He missed it at
Well,
first.
Well, at first I did. Well, I mean, yeah. At first I did.
Mm-hmm.
I've only been in here for 5 minutes. So. I like the layout so far. This is gonna be fun.
Guess what I missed? You just said I missed it. MacGyver.
Tough crowd.
Hey, Don B here. Good morning. How you doing? There you go, Don. Get to work. There's a lot of it to do.
Yeah, it's good. Just wanted before, I always felt like the No Man's maps that were out there were just bare. You know what I mean? They had nothing on them, just woods.
Yes, and
I
that's
like something that has a little structure to start with.
yeah, that's what we were debating when I was helping him decide what we were going to put in the map. What did we need to start on a No Man's style map? You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I think it has the right balance to start. And obviously we'll add more stuff you can add more stuff as we go as placeables, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, it's got enough on it to where there's a little structure, but then now you can build it out.
And you can all the roads
And change it.
You can change what you want. Except for where the
Yeah.
telephone poles are. Those are not removable.
Oh.
So, just FYI.
Well, No Man's Land is a very, very popular map, but the problem I had was, okay, you got one starting point, one store. It didn't make sense. Like, how is that logical and real for real?
Mm-hmm.
But not that it was bad.
It's just weird.
I haven't been to the shop, Don. I don't even know where the shop is, bro.
That's what I was gonna say. He doesn't even know. He didn't pay attention to.
Pay attention? No, I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
What are you doing now, Dave?
I'm going to eat, but I just realized I tried to add the steel to the warehouse, and it can't find the icons in the mods. Doesn't call the right icons for the steel or the metal from the which is kind of a bummer. Oh well.
Hmm.
Going to get some breakfast. I'll be back. A late breakfast.
You need some kale.
Banana shake.
That'll help. Have some kale. Actually, I think kale's pretty good for you.
I don't know. I don't eat it.
I think it is. It's high in iron, I think.
Well, that's what beef is for.
No, I agree. I'm not a kale fan. I'm just
Beef. It's what's for dinner.
Well, I'm gonna find out where the vehicle shop is directly because I've got to buy some equipment.
It's really not that far away. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, I know. And I'll be finding out.
Did you not see me drive over there with the truck
Yeah,
tractor?
yeah, but I didn't. Yeah, but I didn't pay attention to where you were. I saw you. I was playing. You know, I'm like everybody else. I'm sitting there playing my own game, and
everybody's playing. That's why it's quiet in chat. I understand. It's like that new
Well,
shiny thing, you know.
Well, while you were set before the download, I downloaded the FDR, and I was trying to refresh my memory on that stuff.
Oh, I gotcha. This is gonna be
Which
a big field of something. I thought about putting like peas and green beans in this year, but that means I got to buy another property too, so I can have more trees to cut down.
So everybody's really liking that flat nose Volvo truck this time, I hear.
Do they? I've not really gotten into the trucks much right now yet.
Is it better than the International?
I've been using the International, the 80s model, so
Yeah, I kind of like that.
just retro for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
My
Me
dad
too.
used to drive one like that, so
Yeah, I'm definitely getting those same vibes in the 80s.
I don't know which truck I rode in, and I was like 10 or 12,
Mm-hmm.
all the way from. I'll wait till ads are almost over here. But my dad was a truck driver, and I got to ride with him over. I don't know if it was summer break or whatever, but we went from like, what's it? I think we lived in Canton, South Dakota at that time. It was probably 10 or 11, and we got to go all the way down into the where they grow a lot of vegetables and stuff in California. So we were picking up a load of not habaneros. Come on, I can't even think. We were picking up peppers, and he brings one into the cabin and says, "Here, try this." Well, you're gonna do sometimes if your dad tells you to do it. Well, needless to say, I tried it, which whatever. But the problem was I got the juice all over my fingers, and I put them in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like getting pepper sprayed. Oh, that was horrible. All my dad could do was laugh, and I'm like, "That's not funny." Like rinsing my eyes out with water outside the truck, and oh.
Yeah, it reminds me of when I was a friend of mine the first time I was in South Chicago. They're like, "Let's get a hot dog." I'm like, "All right, just get it loaded." You know, he didn't tell me there's a jalapeno berry.
Jalapenos in there? Yeah, that's what we were hauling was jalapenos.
Oh, that
yeah.
killed me, man. I took a bite of that. I was like, "Wow, this is gonna be good." And there's big old jalapeno in there, man. It, like, it killed me. He laughed to say he fell over laughing.
Well, nowadays I don't mind it. I can take that. I actually like it, but
Yeah, I don't like super hot.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. He didn't know that, but apparently he thought it was funny. Oh man, you can't but get dual exhaust on this design. Aw. What's up with that? Dual exhaust.
And I got to do this 2 more times on 2 other fields. Only reason I'm plowing instead of cultivating it because I don't want weeds,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to get that first plow state anyway. So I like to see where people go with their what they're gonna do on the map. I see where NBC went with his. I'm always curious to see where you're gonna go with yours, and I actually want to
Oh,
see. I like to see a live thing what JD's doing with his logging. Is what I want to see.
I'd like to see the way he's setting his up too myself, but because I'm doing a similar thing, but mine's just my way.
Mm-hmm. I just kind of laugh. I says, I can't believe it's already the almost Christmas, guys. I mean,
I know.
what happened? Didn't we just have July 4th?
I know, man. It's crazy.
All right, what do you got, Pappy? With us making our own field for the most part, is there a way to number them like in maps to use all functions of things? Not without course play coming back. I don't know if you can number your fields. Because in course
Yeah,
play, you could number your fields.
Yeah, I don't know of a way to do that.
Yeah, not. I don't think you can.
It'd be nice, but
But like I said, course play is probably. I would imagine. Um, I missed the part about the mining area. What did we do for them to get to work? Okay, so let's go up to one and I'll show you. So
There's
here,
a deer.
you found a deer. Nice.
Yep.
All right, so Mem, here's what you do is you just go out to any one of these mining places you want. This one's coal. You have to purchase it, and then you have to fill it with diesel, and then it'll start running, and then in the course of over a day, I think I have it set for about 500,000 to fill up, and that's what these will hold. If you look in the menu, see, I can't really look in the menu without buying it, and I really don't want to buy it on this game save yet. So yeah, that's all you have to do is just bring diesel fuel, buy it, and then you can start mining. Jay Gaming, you are correct. I know we'll probably have course play way before auto drive right now, but maybe auto drive is already, coming along really good. So, kind of hoping they are. See, look how it's just starting to get. Look at how the sun shines off the tractor. Isn't that cool?
yeah.
It's just peeking out, just like in a real daybreak. I love it. Love how they did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. And I think the 4X, to me, being stretched out somewhat, it definitely has a really great effect
I do. I
on
agree.
the 4X.
I think I have to agree with you 100%. It just looks so good.
Yeah, it was raining on Dave's on last
you-
night when I was playing. And I thought, wow, that's cool right there.
Oh yeah, the
Looking-
rain on the vehicles. It just.
Yeah, well, and then in the ground and stuff on the 4X,
Mhm.
seems like you could look out across and see. You can't really do that on the maps on the 1X because
Correct.
they got stuff in the way, or mountains or whatever. But being able to look across the entire, it's almost like looking straight across the 1X
Oh,
map
exactly.
there in that top corner.
Exactly. So guys, don't let me forget. At 11 o'clock, I got to tune Hulu on my screen there. I want to start watching that game, or at least have it on. I'm crying on the inside. That's college football is coming to an end for me. It's my favorite time of the year.
Beavertail. I guess if I buy that truck, I'll have to buy a truck.
Yeah, they almost one more touchdown. All I needed was one more touchdown last night for the over in that game, and I was so mad. I woke up and I only needed 49.5 points in that game, but Tulane just didn't know their offense did not show up in that game, which made me so mad because I have bet against them before and they blew away people, and it's like, you know, why couldn't they at least have been in the game with Florida? I didn't think Florida's been that good this year, so I don't know. But good for Florida to come back at the end of the year and make a statement, because they sure didn't make a statement in the beginning of the year. I just want to make sure that when me and JD have been analyzing college football all year is that the conference that's the best conference in should be the one at the end, and it's not the Big Ten. So, what can we use to make diesel? Isn't it Green Thumb who's got that one?
Yes.
If you go to Green Thumb's Trello page, he's got a diesel making factory for you. It'd be this one right here. Let me see if I
Diesel and corn, and you know who designed part of that.
NBC.
Wood chips and corn. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, wood chips and corn. Yeah. Let's go look.
Oh, it's great. The vehicle shop. I don't have to go over the hill and through the woods, across the river, up the mountain.
All right. Let's see here. So here,
You're going
this
to
is
the vehicle shop?
this is the diesel factory memoir. So, yep. Go on and works great. I've been
So
using.
you want to go to the vehicle
Why?
shop?
What am I hitting? Oh, I know which button I've been hitting to get in here. I gotta fix that key binding. What can I use to make moonshine? Crazy redneck, aren't you? Don't you know that whole step if you're a crazy redneck? I shouldn't have to explain to you how moonshine is made.
You can neither confirm nor deny. Now, is there a vehicle modification thing at the main farm?
What was
In
that?
one of the sheds, right?
No.
Is there a vehicle? No. Okay.
No, I did not. There's nothing. Nope. And don't do like me and Embassy have done and run out of fuel on your tractors. Keep an eye on your fuel gauges.
All right, I will do that. I'll never run out of fuel.
Well, yeah.
That's like, right.
You think you think Notre Dame can beat Georgia? I don't know. I don't think Leonard's that good of a quarterback, to be honest with you.
They got their
hope-
backup though.
I hope they can't beat.
Oh,
Georgia.
oh yeah, that Georgia, yeah, yeah, but Georgia's
It'll be a good
backup,
game. I think Georgia's going to win, but I think
Yeah.
it'll be a good game.
yeah, Georgia's backup is actually really good.
I think Georgia will win that game.
Doc Holliday, do you think a 2080 will run this well?
A 1080 Ti.
1080, yeah. I don't know.
I have a 1080 behind me, but no,
Hey, Death Gamer, how you
1070.
doing?
I don't have 25 on my 1070, Eric. I think it's going to struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be honest, I think it'll struggle.
How do you get this map? If you go to the pin that's at the top of the chat, and you'll be able to download it. I'm doing great. If you want to download the map, it's up pinned above the chat.
You're not allowed to service it yourself.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Steve. I mean, that's big lawsuits over that lately. Trying to get the farmers the right to work on their equipment that they paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for. You know?
Right. Yeah.
I'm one. I come from a farming background. My grandfather, my dad, and all my, you know, grandpa and grandmas, they were all farmers. We fixed our own stuff after we bought it. I don't see why. I mean, we should be able to if you have the ability to fix it, in my opinion.
You know,
But
it don't take long to tell when somebody makes a map if they actually play the game,
why? How did?
because it's designed by somebody who plays the game. It's logically designed.
So I take that as a compliment to JD then.
Yeah, yeah, because he actually plays the game, so it's like set up in a way where it makes sense to play it.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks,
Not
bud.
just to make it. No, really. It's the way I see it.
Crazy just doesn't want to go to jail. Yeah, thank JD for it. He put his time in it more than I did. I mean, I was there for moral support at times. He's the wizard, not me. I'm an ideas guy.
I don't know. Sometimes things don't make logical sense in the way of a farmyard set up. You know what I mean?
Yes, and if you look at real
That was
life,
X-Man.
what?
That was you.
The idea man, yeah.
Put you over. No. The farmyard. You set that up.
Oh yeah, I set this farm right up. You think it's good or not? I mean,
It's playable. You know what I mean? Some of them are playable.
it's playable. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing.
No, I meant that in a good way.
I know you did.
Like,
I'm just messing with
I'll argue with you that I don't think that the farmyard on Riverbend at the main farm is really that good.
Oh, I hated it. I
Oh, I
hated
agree.
I hated it with a passion.
It's not really set up by
Is it-
somebody who's going to play it.
who's never played it or never farmed.
Well, yeah, it just a lot of it doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, in my back of my mind, I still have a setup that we had at my uncle's when I first started working on his dairy farm. I want to try to recreate that one day.
I don't think a lot of the developers that make this game play it. I really don't. Maybe a little bit, but it's just the way things are done sometimes. You wonder, it's like, do these guys even play this?
It does make you wonder.
And I can understand working on something all day, every day, and not wanting to really play it.
Oh,
So I can.
do you know how many IT friends I have like that? That they do it all day long, and I'm like, geez, you must have a powerful system at home and play games. I says, I don't touch a computer when I go home. I'm like, oh, I must be weird then. I'm like,
Well,
Not just that, but too, a lot of these IT guys, you run into some problem, and it's like you tell them about it, like something just random, right? And it's like, nah, never heard of it.
yeah, that's
Like,
true.
are you good at your job at all?
Yeah, they can be like that. I've seen that a lot. Good morning, CBM Gaming. How you doing? Blah blah blah. Memolar is my IT
Memoir
guy.
is my IT guy. I wouldn't talk like that to Memoir there if I was.
Hey, Voltstrop, how you doing? Hey, Cowboy Mikes, how you doing? Oops, picked up too soon. So, I watched a time. You know how JD knows how I am about time travel movies, but this was 2014 movie, and I don't know if it was a. I think this was might have been a European movie that they dubbed over, whatever, but it was science fiction. It was a story about a person that. Oh, it was just. I can't even say it. It was so bad. And I couldn't stop watching it. How can you be your own dad, your own mom, and your own same person, all in one?
Sounds out there a little bit there, bro.
It was way out there. Pre.
Talk about time travel. Last night when I was streaming the Rivers map,
Mm-hmm.
Mem's sitting there, and I'm like, Mem was here the first time I streamed this map in 2016.
2016.
I remember him the first time. As soon as Rivers came out, I was streaming it the day it came out, back in whenever the first one came out.
Yeah, because I wasn't streaming it when Rivers came out.
I mean, I wasn't much into Twitch at that time, but I did start
Mm-hmm.
into Twitch more heavily when Rivers came.
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't. I started like a month after Boom
Yeah.
did.
I don't know. I put several hours, a lot of hours, but anyway, I just remember Mem being there. It's just like, this is weird. He's there 10 years later or whatever.
I was probably there. Remember, we were on servers together.
Yeah, I only had a couple people watching back at that point. 5, 6 people.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody from Dave's group was in there, I didn't know about it. If they were, they probably didn't say anything.
Yeah, the clouds too. You can see them move on the forex. You can just see them go across the fields. I love it. Shadow.
I guess Mem and KW and Throsby, those guys watched a friend of mine that was a streamer at that time, Oli
Mhm.
the Viking.
Mm.
That's how they found out about me, because Oli, I played on the server with him.
Well, which map were we playing on the server together, Wheels, back in 15?
That was Industries.
Was that Industries that we were playing on the server together?
Yeah, when Dave did the test thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't, me and JJ were on the test, and you guys, we
Yep.
didn't know you guys. Like, we didn't talk to you guys or anything like that.
Yeah, we did. We did on we did the in-game
did-
chat. I thought the
Did
in-game
we?
voice.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I remember vaguely, but we
Mhm.
weren't part of like the team. Like, I guess we were, loosely speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then it was you, and then there's another guy, G-Man.
Yep.
I
G-Man
got you
was there.
guys confused. Yeah, I got you guys confused at first. G-Man,
The X-Man, yeah.
Call myself W-Man. It'll be good.
Yeah, because I think I even set up the server, I thought, at that time when we were playing, like, Cowboy Mike's
Yeah.
was in there, yeah?
Yeah, at first I got confused with you guys between the two.
Mm-hmm.
G-Man,
Owning-
X-Man, and then I figured out.
Owning one means no snow. It's rewarding. I don't have the game saves anymore, I don't think, unless I do in a drive on my old computer.
So this is where I'm gonna stop, I think, for now, because I just had a good bunch. I just had a good bunching session.
All right. I know you have stuff to do today, so thank you, JD.
Yep, I'm gonna go do a couple things upstairs, eat lunch.
Yeah, we'll see
maybe
if
more things upstairs.
we'll see if anything comes by, and we'll probably do the release that lets you start from scratch, maybe later today or tomorrow, if anything else
Yeah,
pops up.
whatever. Yep.
So, all right. Well, you enjoy your day, JD, and thank you for the map.
Thank you
Yep,
for your
good
help
job.
with everything. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Without X-Man, and don't let him, I mean, he helps a lot. Like, I am not an ideas person. See, that's my issue. I'm not. And I use him as the idea person. I mean,
When
there
is-
was one. How many updates did I send you?
Oh,
Probably 10.
10. We're changing things, yeah. Cowboy Mike's, it's pinned up on the top. It's been released for a while now. So, yeah.
So, yes, so thank you for, yes.
Yeah. All right, then. You enjoy your day, and let me know when you're ready to watch Tennessee and Ohio State. I'll be
But yeah, I
watching it
got
later.
those. Yeah, we got. I mean, all day we got games. So
Yep. All right. Talk to you later.
guys, no problem. Yep.
Goodbye.
Yeah. The thing is, contracts don't mean a whole lot on this map.
Well, they do and they don't. If I mean, let's realistically now, to be honest with you, where I don't have any more property, I might need to make money. So I might have to,
There's not very many fields.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go Tennessee. Exactly. I'm with you, gaming. Jay Gaming. I hate Ohio State. Obviously,
I'm with
being
you.
a Badger fan, so you beat them though. Michigan beat them this year. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, Wolverines and the Badgers aren't necessarily friends, but
No,
we can agree on Ohio State.
yes we can. Until we get a decent coaching staff now, I'm not too convinced that the Badgers are doing anything for a while.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I don't know what's yeah.
And for any new people that are coming in here, if you do have issues with the map, please message me on Twitch, and then me and JD will get back to you. If there is a problem, if there needs to be an update, we'll let you know, and just be patient with us because we both are full-time. We work full-time, so give us at least 24 hours to answer you. But we'll answer you. Hey, Ebo. I do have Ohio State fans too, so I like to have a little fun.
Yeah.
Used to have a salesman that's now retired, but he used to send like "Go Bears" emails when we were playing the Bears. It's like, really? If there's always a problem, we can blame them. It's nah. It's always good back and forth. Exactly. I like to see them get knocked down a rank or two because I don't think Day is the best coach for Ohio State. So not with the talent they have on that team.
Oh, you know what? I just noticed on the lumberjack mod in your general settings, you can turn off cut anywhere.
Yeah.
So you can make it to where it won't cut if you don't own the map. Big
Well-
Daddy was talking about that earlier.
Wheels, weren't you listening? We had a whole segment on that.
I may have stepped. I went deep. I don't know
Oh!
if
I thought you were
I may
here
have
for the.
missed that part.
Oh yeah, we had
I
a whole
think I
segment.
missed it.
Yeah, you must have. Thank you,
Yeah.
Billy.
Yeah,
Smart.
I missed that.
Smart ass.
I just noticed. The last thing I heard was he was talking about that's the one thing he doesn't like about it.
No, there's no special mods you need for this map, Cowboy, but I did add some comfort mods, as I'm going to call them, where I increased the capacities on some trailers and that's so that when you get to a certain point in the map, like if you're going to put greenhouses down, I got a water trailer that's got more capacity. Once you get to the mining where you need diesel, I have a diesel trailer there that now does 20,000 capacity, so... Yeah, those are some comfort mods that I have right now. But no, there's no extra special ones to run this map. No.
I'm trying to find the vehicle shop. No. No, I do believe I missed that part. I heard
Yeah.
part of the conversation.
Yeah. I was thankful to the community. I mean, if you have a question, let's ask the community because they're all playing the same stuff we are. You can get an answer pretty quickly. Yeah. Billy said he had a problem with the map, but he says he's too busy playing it at the moment. Billy. I'll be plowing like for the next couple days Got another field to do yet. But I have to test that whole. I thought if you
Oh no.
put grass into the field that you could take it, it could come back out, but I don't think you can do that in 25 anymore.
Oops.
What did you do? Did you flip your vehicle?
Vehicles. No, the vehicle in the. Um, I had it on a flatbed and it fell off. I'm gonna have to reset it.
Nice.
It fell off the flatbed on the way.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see here.
We got super strength. We can handle it.
You can handle it.
Yeah, just like the Superman trailer.
I still want to know who kicked the crap out of him.
Well, my guess is it had something to do with kryptonite.
Well,
Obviously.
obviously.
Yep. I think it's the old. We got him with the kryptonite thing.
True.
I think.
Why
that's
is it
what
on
it's gonna be.
TBS? All right, mute it. Move it over.
Oh, the game.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's on my. I need to turn it on. Actually,
it's on TBS.
I have to turn it on. It might be different.
Mm-hmm. All right, MacGyver. You enjoy your dinner, and glad that you like the map. Because that's what I'll be doing in an hour once Dave goes live. I'll be eating. I don't know if I'm going to go get me something or I'm going to make something. I haven't decided yet.
Now, I'm not real experienced in loading vehicles on flatbeds.
No?
How do you lock them down?
You just
Can you?
strap them.
Okay.
They should strap.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't.
if it's an in-game wagon, yes, you should be able to strap them down.
Yeah, this one did.
Yes.
This is not in game. It's FTR thing, but
Okay.
it does work. That does work though.
Good. They kind of added that in 22. The beaver
Yeah, I
dam.
know. I just never loaded vehicles to bring them like this.
Mm-hmm.
I never played it that way.
Well, it definitely looks like you guys got snow in Pennsylvania. There's snow all over. Well, what I'll do is I'm going to take that Brooks and test it once to make sure it works on that cell point. Back from lunch. How many people got the map? I would think most everybody got the map today, Farmer Mark. I would hope they did. And there's probably more that grabbed the map and left. I don't know if OneDrive would let me know how many people actually downloaded it. Let me look and see if there's any way to tell. Let me look here.
I don't know. Being that there aren't many maps out there to play by anybody yet, I imagine it's fairly high. If you look at the number of maps that have been actually released, there aren't many.
Let me says that he shared. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't. I wish it would kind of show me how many times, but it doesn't show
I
that.
mean, there's
Just.
just not a lot of options out there
Mhm.
yet for modded maps by anybody.
Yep.
Very slow this time. Of course, it's only been a month, but it
Mhm.
just seems slow. Not you guys, but the group, the as a whole, the whole
Yep.
community.
There's
I'm
a
talking.
pin on there, or as you can see, it's strolling through my chat. Yeah, my mods, but also yes, if you that's my Trello page. The map is on my Trello page, so sorry if that was confusing. But that's where you would get the map. Farmer, you're on NBC's map? Nice. I'm debating to go to Cousins Subs because they have this Chipotle cheesesteak. Oh, it's to
Mm,
die for.
sounds
Get a
good.
get a large fry and a small cheese curd. Be perfect to get ready for football. Then I have a half a day on Monday, so I told my kid I'll go buy the pizza and the beer, and we'll sit at home and watch the Packer game and eat pizza and beer. We don't have to drive anywhere. He wanted to take me to the game, and I says, "Nah, I don't need to go to the. I've been to enough Packer games this year. Went to more Packer games this year than I've ever went to. I just got opportunities
Mm,
for a lot of free tickets this year.
it's good.
And plus, my season tickets this year had all the conference games, so you had the Vikings, Bears, and Lions. So that was pretty cool, except for the Lions game where I got soaked. And now I got the Bear game on the 6th or 7th. They haven't even gave me a time or a day yet for the Bear game. It's I can imagine it's you could find tickets for this Bear game. I don't think it's going to be a sellout. I wasted my time going to the Fort Bear game. Why don't I use a square plow? Because there's no such thing as a square plow. No, it's a chisel plow, and I actually like using a mobile board plows. And it's small right now. If I'd have the bigger one with a bigger tractor, but I don't want to spend my money yet. Let me see if I get my. Waiting, you haven't played in 4 days, Tyler? Wow. I'd be jonesing because I've been playing like as much as I could in between working. It must be getting colder outside. It's 70 degrees down here. I'm starting to feel a draft from somewhere. I don't know if my wife went out, door opened. Good point. Good point. Not like I didn't have the map to play all week. After I said that, that was kind of stupid on my part. That's right. I had the map. You didn't.
It's like, yeah, we've been playing with the base map. That's all we got to play.
And I'm actually playing on ultra custom settings. So
I'm on ultra settings too.
Mm-hmm.
I flipped it back to ultra.
Yeah, well, what mine
I had
is,
it on for a while.
I'm waiting for my official update from Intel so that I can get my 30% back on this processor. They released that processor and it didn't even beat out Gen 14, and I'm a little angry about that because I waited for this processor. I mean, it works good and everything else, but gaming, it's not the fastest one out there, and I wanted the fastest when I bought it, but did not happen. So, Fortnite is sponsoring this game too?
Fortnite. What?
Yeah. I kid you not. I know the game last night with Indiana, and that was Fortnite OG.
Wow. Well, I think I've been seeing advertised they're introducing a new game mode.
It said
Five on five.
I don't know. It
mode.
says Chapter 1, Season 1, whatever that means for Fortnite.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a. I don't know if it has to do with the five on five thing. It might.
Hmm.
I don't watch it. I mean, I don't play it or
I don't either. I have
follow
no.
it.
I don't even know what you're talking about. But
I seen it on YouTube where there's a.
Mhm.
Normally, Fortnite is everybody against everybody,
Mm.
battle royale. But in this,
Oh.
they have a new mode. It's basically a team of 5 against a team of 5.
So it's like a battle game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shooter. Shooting.
Oh, forgot to tell you this. Wheels. Did you see what movie's coming out this year, next year too? That's retro. Karate Kid Legends.
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, it's got Jackie Chan is in it, and then Ralph is in it too.
I heard a rumor about it. I haven't
Mhm.
seen a trailer.
I haven't
I
seen the
did-
trailer either, but somebody was telling me at work after I told them about the Superman one.
Months ago.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I also saw a meme about Back to the Future, where there was a remake about that, but I think that's a meme.
Yeah, that'd be nice to have a. That'd be cool to have a remake on Back to
It
the
was
Future.
the guy that played Michael J. Fox's role as the Spider-Man guy.
Mhm.
What's his face?
Toby?
No, Peter Holland.
Oh, okay.
Tom Holland. Tom Holland,
Tom Holland. Okay.
the new one. Yeah, the newer Spider-Man guy. Which he would probably do really well at that role. That would probably be really good, actually.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. And then put his girlfriend in it, the one that was Mary Jane in this.
Well, but I don't know that they're going back to the original because in the bleep I saw, the doc came to the door as an old man,
Oh.
and he's like, "Great Scott!" It's like
Mhm.
it's like a playoff, like maybe a new.
Mhm. Is he still alive yet?
Yeah, I believe so because he played in What was that? Where did he show up? Was it in some kind of Marvel show? Not a
May-
movie, but he
Mhm.
showed up in one of them.
Hmm.
Where was it that he showed up at? Recently, in the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it was where was he? I want to say it was in the Marvel, one of those series.
Interesting.
Man, I can't remember where he showed up.
See, when you have a very good map release when there's nobody chatting because everybody's playing the game. I love it. I love it.
What's that
I
guy's name that played the Doc?
um
Christopher Lloyd.
yeah, Christopher Lloyd. Yeah,
Yeah, let me see.
I gotta finish the Mad Max movie too this weekend yet.
Oh, I know. I think it was in Star Wars, actually.
Star Wars.
Yeah, it was in one of the episodes. It was where was it?
Hmm.
Where was it? It was in one of those
Mhm.
series. Was it on I think it was. It was yeah, Mandalorian season 3, episode 6.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
he was a commissioner and he was head of security on that planet.
Maybe I did right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Guns for Hire is the name of this. Yeah, I remember it. He was only in one. It was just a cameo.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
He looked the same, man, as he always did before.
But he has never changed. I mean,
Let's see. New Back to the Future movie, if that's actually a real thing.
oh, that'd be so cool.
Back to the Future 4 is expected to release. No, wait. Tom Holland set to star as Marty McFly's son in the film.
Huh.
I
So-
don't know if it ever. Oh, it says 2026.
Well, it's probably just like Karate Kid Legends, where it's the next generation, or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. It says something about if that's true. It says 2026.
Hmm.
But I'm looking to see is that real or fake. Let me
Mhm.
check.
But it's on the
Speculate.
internet. It's got to be real.
Uh-huh. That would actually be pretty good, to be honest. I wish they would do it,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know whether they will. It sounds like that they would want to do it, and it's been talked about as
Mm-hmm.
Back to the Future 4,
Mm-hmm.
and he did talk about an idea.
Interesting.
But the old director said there will be no continuation of the classic. So I don't know. But it was a good trailer, though. It was like, man, if that was real, that would be awesome.
Nice.
That would be incredible if it was.
Nice.
Where's this one for 2026? I want to see this. The fake trailer. It's funny how these fake trailers come out. You know what I mean?
It's all AI generated now, and it's just like,
It looks hilarious, though. Like, some of it's, like, really, like, believable. I wonder how long in the future before they'll just an AI can make a movie, make the whole movie, just tell it what you want, and actually where it would actually be good. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I
where
don't
the
know.
plot
I don't know if we're there yet.
No, I know we're not, but you just wonder how far into the future it'll be where
Mhm.
the AI is writing
Mhm.
scripts, writing songs. I mean, that are good enough to be not, that makes sense. And like where it actually can script it and then actually like build it. Like how long would it take to make an hour-long movie or 2-hour movie with an
Nice.
AI making it? I know the flight sim people are. There's a group I'm with, follow, that is using AI in a big way for air traffic control.
Mm-hmm.
So they're getting smarter and smarter. I mean, the uh, the newest AI is tons smarter than the old one.
Mm-hmm.
Chat GPT, I think it's called 01 or 01 or something.
Well,
It's
what
super
happens when
smart.
when Chat GPT you're on it and it says, "Can you be my friend?" What happens then when they start being unaware?
Well, see, that's the thing. They're getting more and more aware. Like, I think that the newer AI is has more awareness, like, aspects than the other one did.
Well, no kidding,
Yeah,
Bodine. I agree with that statement.
it's
It's closer
smart,
than you
man.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
This is going to be a big field, and I don't know what I don't want to do green beans and peas. I do want to do that next spring.
so over on YouTube, if you look at Yosho's thumbnails,
Hmm.
um, he, he uses AI to make his thumbnails for his YouTube videos.
Really?
From what I understand, I haven't talked to him
Hmm.
directly, but yeah,
We haven't
from
learned
what I
anything from
understand.
the Terminator movies. No, we have not done, and that's my biggest fear.
Well,
I can still
yeah.
see Sarah Connor standing at the fence and then melting. You know,
Uh-huh.
that's ingrained in my memory forever. God, that was the best movie ever. I'm sorry, but Terminator, the original Terminator, my God, was this the best and frighteningest movie I ever watched when I was younger.
Yeah, yeah. It was rather.
And then the best like horror science fiction one was Alien, in my opinion. When that first came out, I was like, "Oh my God!" I was so scared.
It's funny.
I'll be honest. Oh, The Matrix was the one that fooled me completely because I didn't watch a single trailer. I went into this movie not even knowing what it was about, and when I finally found out what it was about, I was like, "Oh my God, this is so good." Well, the original. See, I'm not really big into horror films themselves. To me, it has to have some sort of science fiction thing to it to get me to watch a scary movie, I guess. And V was good too. The TV show.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was freaky. I mean, that could still be happening today. I just watched a special on where a guy there's a conspiracy out there that the government is all reptilians. So it's a guy. Oh no, this is not funny. It's a guy that blew up his RV in Nashville. He
yeah, yeah.
he was thinking that AT&T was run by reptilians, so he was trying to blow up the
My
communication.
my son was actually driving through Nashville that night
Oh, no
that
way.
happened.
Oh,
That night, like later on, like 11:30, 12 o'clock, he was coming through, coming home.
well, that could have been stopped, right?
I haven't I don't
Well,
remember looking into it that
well,
much, but
I just watched it before this, and
oh,
the
today.
yeah, today. So the lady friend of this guy, she had enough of his crazy and actually called the cops. They thought she was nuts and was going to commit suicide, and she was telling them that he has an RV full of explosives
Oh,
way before this.
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty
Well,
scary.
you don't remember when that
The
happened then?
first skit was Ben the Rat movie. I don't even know what movie that Ben the Rat movie. I have to look. I'll have to Google that one. It got me curious. I always didn't. I mean, I grew up during the Jason and all those Freddy Krueger. It's like,
Arachnophobia.
okay,
That was a
so
little bit later on.
just get in a car and drive away. I mean, I mean, don't go
Pet
back in
Sematary.
don't go back in the building. You know?
If you remember Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, I remember Pet Cemetery. What did that guy say? Don't oh, the deep voice. I can't remember what he said now. Got it stuck in my head. You know the was it the groundskeeper guy that said something in that movie that
I don't remember.
oh
I don't remember, but that was
yeah, that was messed up. That was Stephen King. He had a
that was a freak.
yeah, he had some good movies out.
That was a freaky movie there.
Hmm.
It's funny we watched that, and then right after, we had a cat, and my sister's
Yes, that's
boyfriend was over.
well, it's a warning, not an error, cowboy, but it's on Giants. It's on every map. It's even on base game.
So we watched that movie, and then my sister's boyfriend at the time went over to pet the cat, our cat,
Mhm.
and the cat's like, it was hissing at him. That was kind of freaky there. It was
Oh,
like,
jeez.
he's like, "Whoa, man, your cat's in the movie."
Cat's in the movie.
Right after that, he went to pet the cat, and the cat's like, "Get away from me."
Get away from me.
And then arachnophobia was one.
1870, 1972 movie. Oh, that's probably why I'll Google that later. And just give you guys an FYI, today is going to be pretty fun filled today. You're going to go back to back to back today. Dave's coming in at 1 o'clock SGA time. And then he's gonna go to NBC, and NBC tonight is got his Naughty and Nice stream. So stay tuned. If somebody can give a shout out for both of those guys for me, but yeah, make sure you stay tuned and stay around all day long. Well, that was a delay on that one. It's not even going. Dave's went. NBC's didn't. There was some issue with Twitch lately too. I've seen that happen where somebody was trying to do a shout out and it took forever. You did it right.
Yeah, I double checked. I was like, "Is
No.
there a typo?" I guess I did it too quick.
Yeah, maybe there's a cooldown in between them.
Maybe a second,
Mm-hmm.
or 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I tabbed out. I had to hurry up because I got to tab out. Oh no.
I might be able to have this
JD.
feel. What?
JD was right with this FDR thing. It's holding 3 of these big trees in there. It's a little bit sketchy.
Nice.
In the bunchers.
Yeah, that Shawnee, that exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what. Yeah, whatever I can get it in my head. Whatever you bury it deep, because it'll come back. It's yours to keep. Am I wrong though? I mean, I could just hear
No.
that guy's voice in my head.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, I just like I said, now I can't get that out of my head.
Now, because you think about it.
Yeah, sure. That was a long time ago. I don't even remember when that movie came out. Was that in the mid '90s?
I
Was
think
it-
so, yeah. No. Wait,
80
it couldn't have been. It had to have been late 80s.
Oh, it was that long ago. Oh my God, I was still in high school yet. Whew.
I think, yes. I think it was. If it wasn't, it wasn't long.
Shawnee's got 89, so yeah, I was still in high school yet.
Yeah, because I thought, because based on what my family, what I talked about my sister's boyfriend at the time. Um,
You graduated in '88. I was supposed to graduate in '89, but I graduated in '90. I got put back in 4th grade. Couldn't see the board. Nobody knew that I needed glasses. Go figure. As soon as I
graduated.
got glasses, I was fine.
I graduated in '90, but I think I was born in December, so.
Yeah, see, I was born in October of '71, so yeah, it was. They could have held me back a year, but I went right away. So being in '90, you were one of the oldest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, my mouse is like tabbing out of the game.
It does that once in a while, and it drives. Yeah.
Because I don't know how you fix it. I guess I'll.
You really
do
can't.
stuff.
Really can't. It annoys. Yeah.
Especially when you're using your mouse to control something.
Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, you find it on your other screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Dang it! I'm gonna have to reset probably.
Full screen mode.
I think I'm in full screen mode.
I'm not. I'm in
Mouse
Windows.
Mouse can't leave the screen if it's in full screen mode. I've never had that.
No, you're right, David. It's never.
Well,
if
normally,
it's in full screen, you should never be able to leave your screen.
yeah.
Window mode, you can, but
I may have to change it. I normally don't have a problem in window mode when I'm in the game. Like when I tab out, I can switch, but maybe it's just because I wasn't using a vehicle that I needed the mouse control a lot with yet, like logging. Okay, well, I may have to just.
I want to know how many people already have the wheat field combined already. I had to say majority of people already got that done, except for Wheels.
Nope, you're right. I'm cutting logs.
You're doing logs in your wheat field. And just an FYI, don't forget you can fertilize your soybeans to get more yield before it goes to harvest, guys.
Oh, good call. All right, let's go to windowed or full screen so I can have that issue. Stupid.
I'm almost got this field done. I think I'll make it before I raid Dave. Grain production, nice, Don B. Awesome. Isn't that nice? We don't have to wait for productions, script or anything. We can. It's already in game. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
You know what's weird? I switched over to full screen and my mouse is still going off the screen. Does it do that even in the menu, Dave, where it won't let you go out?
It should not. If you're in full screen, Wheels, it should not leave your.
Yeah,
that's why I don't. That's why I don't use full screen because I hate it.
I just put full screen and my mouse is still doing that. Okay, all right, I gotta quit the game and move on.
Did you put windowed full screen or full screen?
No, just regular full screen. And I said I wanted to keep the settings. So I don't know. I don't know. I'll relaunch it now that I've done that, and maybe that should solve the problem. This is that was odd.
So what was your breakfast, Dave? Because I'm thinking about lunch now.
Sausage and eggs.
Nice. I'm gonna go get me a. I think I'm gonna go get me a Chipotle sub cheesesteak.
So I had this biscuit type thing, several of them actually, that's got sausage and cheese and biscuit mixed together,
Oh, that sounds good too.
and then you put it in the oven, bake it, all mixed again
What
together.
game I'm watching? I'm watching LSU and Penn State right now, and it's still 0-0.
They're awesome.
And actually, to be honest with you, I took the over at 53, and it's still 0. Oh, never mind. Penn State scored a touchdown, so
Okay, man. Yeah, I'm in full screen, right?
and
I
it's still
relaunched the game, and my mouse literally is still. Let me relaunch the actual game and see if it's.
yeah, it's on it.
Yeah.
Oh, really? It's on ABC. I got it on TBS on Hulu. Huh? Interesting.
Geez, that is so stupid.
Yeah, it says
I can't
TNT
Do you
Sports
have
on mine.
Do you have that mod that goes to pick the tractor from inside your thing?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, another game. I get you. I won't go. I won't put another game on until after the stream because it interferes with streaming. I have too much running and my frame rate's a drop on my game. Is there
I
any
don't
other
think I have
good game on besides this one?
any mods that I have out that or that I have that are all right now. It can't now that I'm in game. It's back in game, but it's just the way it was before though,
Hmm.
where the mouse got glitched out.
That is so weird.
Yeah, now it's just the way it normally is. So I think it just glitched. It is in full screen though, but I think it had to maybe I don't know load in the game again so it could reset.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know. Oops. And why does it go into the menu?
Yeah, totally honest with you, Shawnee. I didn't take anybody in this game besides the over. So I've already lost anyway on that ticket because I had Florida and Tulane go over 49.5, and they got to, what was it, 33-8 or something yesterday, so that's 41. Couple more touchdowns, I would have won. Oh well, only a $5 bet.
I think what glitched it out was the lumberjack because I got out and tried to get my chainsaw out last
Oh,
time.
you think you glitched out with lumberjack?
I think the lumberjack mod is the one that did it. Honestly, but first time it's done it, but I think that's what caused it.
Mhm.
Because I like chopping the stumps with the chainsaw.
I don't have the lumberjack mod. Brooks
Yeah.
does a good job taking stumps out for me.
Yeah, I know it does, but I like the ability to jump out with a chainsaw.
It
If I
depends.
have, like,
Mhm.
without having to go get the Brooks.
It depends, Bodine. It really does. Hulu, I like it. It's still as expensive, not as expensive as DirecTV, but then um, with YouTube Live, then you got the chance to get Sunday NFL ticket. So I don't know. I like it, but what's the capacity with the in-game map storage, Sally? The one that's on the starting farm, Death Gamer? So I like both. Okay. Well, let's look because it's just stock. So I didn't look and see what the capacity was. I just picked it because it was a smaller silo. Let's take a look. All right. Is this one here? I think. 400,000. Yep, 400,000. Yeah, so did, but unfortunately Hulu has too. But like I said, Hulu will get you a lot of sports if you get ESPN Plus. I've literally been able to watch almost every college football game with it. So yeah, I had DirecTV back in the day too, but I just couldn't justify the price of it anymore. Well, they're all greedy, no matter if it's YouTube or Hulu or any of them, all the streaming stuff. All right. Just about got this one done, guys.
Oops.
Was you breaking things again, Wheels?
Just, it's getting used to the keybinds and the logging equipment.
I know JD said yesterday that he tipped one over yesterday and finally got it tipped over right, but yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
All right, let me now we're going to run around the outside of the field here.
it's a little awkward. If I just get the keybinds down in my head, I wouldn't do this. But
Oh, there you go. If you can get the Mets games, go for it. I don't know what's going to happen this year too with how that's all going to be, because now that FanDuel now owns at least owns the TV channel now that we get the Brewers on, so I don't know how that's going to work if they're going to let be an add-on to Hulu, which please just be an add-on. Well, they'll probably raise the price because now you have to pay for what is that, Soto or whoever you just picked up for millions and millions of dollars.
I got a tree mess going on here.
How many trees have you got in a pile? I like to see you stream, try to play that equipment, learning how to
Well,
use it.
I got about 6 or 7 in a pile, but I pushed. I I hit the wrong button, or I went the wrong way, and it tipped over the.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It might be more fun to watch to pull out your fingernails one by one than to watch this.
Just chump change. Huh. Yeah, I wish our owner would spend money, but he doesn't. So.
I'll get it if I can learn. Just remember the keybinds and not do what I just did.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I got a tree sticking up.
My boss is the best. Oh, you're the boss. I get it. I was thinking, I was like, wait a minute, you don't have a boss. Oh yeah. Oh, I got make a couple more today before I'm done. And I have my new rules too. There's no field work when it's pouring out. Just isn't gonna happen. So it must be how Yankee fans in the '90s, in the '80s.
I got a tree. I got a tree sticking in the
Nice.
into the ground.
So I guess FYI, guys, grass, if you accidentally put it in your field, does not disappear now. Back in the day, the plows used to be able to take that out. Oh well, you gotta be careful when you're placing grass now.
Yeah, I've got a tree glitched in the ground.
Uh-oh.
It's weird. I don't know if I can get rid of that.
Oh, I had a deer somewhere. Showed up. Huh. I don't know where that was. It showed up in the log. Who do you think's gonna win that one today?
There we go.
I would say the jackrabbits, but that's just me being biased because I used to live in South Dakota. Yes, animal sighted show up in your log. Nice one, Bodine. Yeah, now there'll be no weeds growing in this field. It's the only reason why I'm plowing. I don't want to deal with weeds yet. It is true, though.
I can see we're doing only one big tree at a time.
Nice.
Probably
All right.
be advisable on this.
Like I said, it's early. It's kind of funny. It's like everybody's playing on the map and nobody's chatting now. Everybody's like, we got to get our farms built.
I wonder how realistically one of these logging machines could actually, how many big trees they can actually grab.
I've been to one of those farms. I mean, the logging shows. They're pretty huge. I mean, the game doesn't give them justice sometimes of how big the logging equipment actually is in real life.
Yeah.
I mean, I was shocked myself when I walked in and I'm like, oh, that's a Scorpion King? That thing is huge.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I agree with that.
All right, I think we got this field is done now. Oh, I don't know. Do I have, let me look here. Do I have the 49er? Did I take Miami anywhere? Yes, I did take Miami on a ticket to beat the 49ers. That's a scary one. I don't know if that one will happen. Oh, and that's my big one too when I took. Yeah, I'm having doubts on taking Miami right now, but because they have a lot of injuries too. We'll see. I gotta go get my other tractor. I gotta do some Googling today too on see what, I mean, for these newer tractors, are they just only now certain lines and you just get different horsepower? There's not, you know. Yeah, the Bodine, we'll have to tell JD that when he's when you see him, because yeah, I think I don't know how many hours he spent putting that around there. Did good, yeah.
Curious to see if JD's, as he plays, if he's got any problems with trees. I don't think it's the map though. I think it's just farm sim in general, the way that trees behave, like on the ground. Because I've had a couple of the trees glitch kind of in the ground.
Really?
Yeah, and I
Okay.
don't know if that. I'm not blaming necessarily him or anything. I don't know if maybe it's the tree model that you guys updated, or if that's a normal farm sim thing, or
Well, that's a question that you and JD will have to, because you guys are using the equipment for that. So we'll see. I mean,
yeah, maybe it's just us. Yeah,
I mean,
could be.
it should be better, is what I was
He's
told that.
probably doing it right. Probably the only guy different. Where it's because he's probably not using lumberjack either, and I am. I
No,
think
he's
that
not. I
might
don't know if he is or not.
that might
Cannot
be
answer that for you.
Yeah,
But he'll
I think
probably be
that
back
was
later today, because I know he's got to paint a room today, and yeah, getting ready for carpet
no,
coming
it's
in.
fine.
So
Well, if nobody has a problem with me, then I know it's a me problem. Which I'm not. I understand.
I mean, it was supposed to
Yeah.
improve him, is what we were told.
Right, and that's the key, right? Is the
You know.
if he encounters it too, then
Oh,
just
FDR
like
said
the
on his
Giants
Facebook
issue.
page it's a Giants issue.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. It is behaving the way I would see a Giants issue behaving.
Mm-hmm.
If there was a Scorpion, I'd probably just use it, but there's not. So.
We definitely can hear the stones picking up in the. Even if I had that sound turned up, that would have to be very loud. No, for once I don't have to do the field work in that one. Alright, so what else did I have left to do? Got more to do there. Find my. I have to hook up to the truck though. So just an FYI, guys, as you use that diesel trailer that's in game plus the one that I modded. Let me get it out of the shed quick. I want to show you guys something, because I sat wondering why it's not. You'd go in the vehicle and it wouldn't let you fill it, but you got to do it the backwards way. So I know my tractor needs diesel fuel, so we'll go over and get the trailer. I have some left. And this is my modded one, so this is the one that holds 20,000. And watch, because I put duals on this thing, I won't be able to get into the building. Oh, come on. Ooh, it did. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Instead of going into the, once you pull up to the tractor that you want to fill or whatever vehicle, if you look on your menu, you can do it from there. It'll fill it up without going in the tractor. So it's something I didn't check before, and I was wondering. I was sitting in the tractor trying to get the, where's the. No, you can do it from the truck or the tractor that you have the fuel tanker on. So just a public service announcement. Make it easier for you so you won't be like me. I knew I was going to put something else somewhere too. I was going to look. And you do, if you see on my Trello page. Do I have it up here? No, I do not. I haven't released it. Maybe I'll release it someday. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of upped the capacity and that of the greenhouses, but we'll see how these actually. Oh, I got a lot in there too. What am I missing? Is this thing out of water again? No way. I just filled that. Oh, I know what I did because I fast forward. I forgot to fill my greenhouses. I went to plow and completely forgot that I ran out of water. Don't do that.
Yeah, that tree.
All right. So, any other questions on the map? We're getting closer to Dave going live. Try to answer as many as I can, and if not, I'll have to wait until I get back because I think I'm going to go get something to eat after I raid him. I know I have to go to Costco too, so
Got a 6-minute countdown going.
awesome. Yep, and it just went. You just Discord just said you went live.
He's alive.
That's debatable.
No, those are still for 22, Pappy. That's why there's two different on my Trello page there. I will bring this up.
I didn't want to start any rumors, but you know.
So you can see it says X-Man's mods FS22 and then FS25 mods. So they'll always be in the columns of what they're for. Those are just still for 22. And I'm not bringing these back, guys, to be honest with you, because all these in game have the buildable pastures already in them, which is kind of what I wanted in 22. So I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel.
It's good. That'd be hard to do.
It's been tried a few times, but it just never comes out round.
Many tried, many fails. There's only one the wheel.
Only one the wheel.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
You probably aren't the first to say that.
How do you miss a pass like that? That is so funny. Wow. So yeah. Let's see what I got here.
I almost feel like I don't want to bind that.
You're still doing your key bindings yet?
Well, no, I mean, I got them set up, but I'm trying to tweak it because using a mouse is a little different than.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's NFL coming on now. I forgot about that. The Chiefs. Yeah, I gotta watch that game too.
Who's playing today? No, NFL?
Chiefs and Texans first, and then it's the Ravens and Pittsburgh. Because those are
Oh.
those aren't those the Christmas Day games? Why they're having them today?
Maybe.
I think so. I think whoever played on Thursday night too is actually playing early too. I think. I think. Don't quote me on that, but
I have my mouse set to more than one axis,
oh,
and I'm thinking about taking and just using the axis to tilt up and down and not side to side because it's like kind of mixing it up a little bit and doing the wrong. When you go up and down, if your mouse isn't straight, it'll go sideways too. So I'm thinking about if I just remove the ability for it to tilt
okay.
side to side, I won't have to have that issue anymore.
Gotcha.
Now it does actually show up in Farm Sim empty, so there are no preset keybinds at all. So when you first load them in, you have to set all your own.
Oh.
It doesn't have any defaults.
Oh, so you have to set your own key binding so it doesn't overwrite something you
Yeah.
already did. Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And I think it's because a lot of people were like, well, we don't understand it. So I think it's just like, all right, we'll just leave it empty. Set your own.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, if
Well, because for example, the Feller Buncher has two arms on it to hold trees in. So you have two different things to control. The base game doesn't have anything like that.
yeah, Shawnee, I figured it was something like that. I knew that because it's going to be like a quick week for those guys because they got to play on Wednesday. I don't even think who else is playing on Christmas Day. Just those two games, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I know one year the Packers had it too, and it's like, I don't think I can go to that game. I hope it's not on my tickets.
Right.
1 minute.
Yep. We'll head over there as soon as he goes live, or like 30 seconds before, so we'll get ready here, guys. Thank you guys for all coming. Thank you for downloading the map. I hope you guys enjoy it. And like I said, let me know through Twitch. Message me in Twitch if there's any issues, and we'll get back to you.
Oh, thank you for doing it.
All right. Let's see if I can hit this exactly when he goes live. Let's see if I'm actually up to date on where he's at. Pick six. I'm for SMU or for Penn State.
8, 7, 6.
All right, let's see here. We can do it. I'm not gonna do it. Almost. We're almost there. I almost had that exactly right on the money. And there we go.
Almost.
There we go, guys. You guys have a good day, and I'll be in the streams
All right.
going forward.